Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley.
And I'm your co-host, Ease.
Man, we got another amazing show tonight. It is Friday. We got 4 Fugazee girls on the panel tonight. And let's go. Actually, Gabby, you done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. Welcome back to No Fugazee Podcast. So, ladies and gents, I did a debate last week on Wednesday. Go ahead and check out the Wednesday stream. We had debate night. I also did debate night on Sunday as well. Go ahead and check out that stream as well. Had some interesting characters on there, but still some good streams and some good content. We got a few links in the description. The first link is to become a member. We got 3 tiers. So if you like this podcast and you want to support it, go ahead and sign up for the membership. First tier is Gang. Second tier is Hitman. Third tier is Mob Ties. That's the $25 tier. If you join up for that tier, you are locked in, your family, and you're invited to the cookout. Ease, what you cooking at the cookout, bro?
Yo, I got the steaks on deck.
He's got the steaks on dizzy. The second link in the description is for, I believe it's for one-on-one coaching. I do relationship coaching, couples coaching, and also coach men on masculinity. So if you're scrawny, you're weak, you're lacking in the gym, you can't hold frame in a relationship, or if your woman is withholding sex for compliance, that means that you're doing something wrong. You need to go ahead and click that link, buddy. I also coach, I do media and marketing coaching as well. I mean, this podcast became a 6-figure podcast in just under 2 years. It's about a year and a half. So,
wow.
Yeah. So if you want to, monetize your content and, become an expert, man, go ahead and click that link, bro. I got you. And that's as far as just YouTube, social media, like everything. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I got you. On Facebook, we're at like 150,000 followers on Facebook. Our Facebook is where we get the most views. So yeah, a nigga growing. The next link in there is for the merch. I'm going to go ahead and show that merch. All right, we got the merch. We got the Mr. Man glasses. Those are the famous glasses I always wear. I actually don't have a pair today, but go ahead and support, man, and purchase those glasses. That is my brand. We also got the t-shirts in there, the God over man, man over woman, woman over children t-shirts. It's the realest t-shirts. The shirt I got on right now, this shirt is tight fire. I ain't even gonna hold
it. It is fire.
This shirt is tight fire. Shout out to Big Bank for giving me some merch to rock. So go ahead and check Big Bank brand out. The next link is for, I believe it's the Clips channel. Join the Clips channel. And then after that, we got the Discord. Also, everyone I want to send in Superchats, go ahead and send in Superchats. But if you do want to donate where YouTube doesn't take 30%, we got the Cash App in there. And you can go ahead and send a Cash App as well with a message if you want. If you can send a Cash App with a message in there, and I can go ahead and read that if you don't want, the Google to take their 30%. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the ladies to introduce themselves. Let's start over here. Name, age, and where you from?
My name's Amanda. I am 27 years old, and I'm actually from around this area.
Okay,
about
cool.
15 minutes out from Harmony, New Jersey. And was anyone else from New Jersey?
I'm from Jersey.
From Jersey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cool. And what do you do for a living?
I work as a DSP for the Arc of Bourne County, so I basically take care of people with disabilities.
Aww. Okay, cool. And relationship status?
Single.
Single. How long have you been single for?
February? Since February. Yeah, it's been some time.
Okay. Who broke up with who?
6 months.
I broke up with him.
You broke up with him?
Yes.
What did you do wrong?
No, I mean, maybe some things, but no, he.
Oh, him. I didn't ask that. I said what you do wrong.
No, I did the breaking up.
Okay, I
That's the
know
only
you
thing
did
you
the
did
breaking
wrong.
up, but I didn't ask that question. What
did I do wrong?
Yeah, you didn't do nothing wrong in a relationship?
No, everyone does something wrong.
Okay.
Everyone does something
Pick out
wrong.
one. Give me one thing you did wrong and one thing he did wrong.
Something I did wrong. I get too anxious about stuff. I feel like a lot of people who have been through bad relationships get like anxious about certain
And you
things.
start projecting.
A little bit.
There we go.
I'm working on it. I'm in therapy. I'm working on it.
Okay.
What he did wrong,
Yeah.
why I broke up with him, was he wanted me to lose weight.
Okay. So he wanted you to lose weight and you were like, I'm fine with my figure. I don't want to lose weight.
I was like, this is how you found me. Like,
Yeah. So you was like,
Why
oh,
all of
this
a
is how you
sudden?
found me. Why do I
Yeah.
have to change?
yeah, I don't have to change.
Understandable. When you met him, did you expect him to change in any aspects?
No,
No.
I do not like trying to change people.
Okay.
You cannot
Fair enough.
change people unless they want to be changed themselves.
Are you looking for like a marriage or what are you looking for?
Marriage, yes.
You're looking for a marriage.
Yeah.
Do you think if you first meet someone and you want a marriage with a guy, do you think the woman should change for a marriage? Do you think the woman should acquiesce her behaviors to get the things that she wants out of a man?
I think that when you decide to be in a relationship, you have to work together to make it work. And you both
Yeah.
are constantly going to be changing. So you are going to change and he's going to change
Yeah.
no matter what to make the relationship work. That's just part of life. Like the person I was a year ago, I'm completely different now.
Completely different.
And
Gotcha.
you kind of, I think to make relationships work, you have to kind of mold in together over time.
Gotcha.
So it's not
was
just
there
the girl, it's the
anything
guy,
that you
too.
wanted him to change though?
Not calling me
was he
fat.
like was he besides that, besides him, wanting you to elevate yourself and motivate you to, elevate yourself and also understand your value and increase your value, because that's what he's looking at. Women, from a man's eyes, beauty is like one of your most valuable things. So if a man wants you to increase your value by saying, hey, you look good now, but if you got in the gym and you lost some weight, you'll look even better.
Yeah, well, him and I both talked about going to the gym together and both looking good. But it's the way you word it that really matters.
That really matters.
I made it very, the way he literally told me I had a beer belly. Like, it was like really nasty comments.
Yeah.
If you go up to your significant other and you're like, hey, I want to get in shape. Do you want to get in shape? Let's go together. You're both improving each other
Yeah.
for the right reasons. But if you're going to look at your significant other and
What
be
if
like,
he's already in shape and you're the only one that needs to get in shape?
there's a way to word it.
We didn't like how he said it, pretty much.
I didn't like how he said it.
You didn't like
and
how he said it, so he was tone policing the way he spoke.
He literally asked for my height and weight. Told me what. He's like, oh, your BMI, you need to lose 20 pounds.
This is like while you were dating.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good man. I don't see anything wrong with that.
He wasn't terrible. He wasn't the worst. But
Yeah.
I think at some point you have to have self-respect. And if you don't, and like I said, it wasn't like he made the comment and then I broke up with him. He started making these comments and then I was like, listen, you need to stop these comments, right? Everyone
Comments,
makes
I got
mistakes.
it.
Everyone comes from a
Was
different
he
place.
financially, stable?
No,
He wasn't financially stable?
no. And that didn't matter to me.
Oh, it didn't matter, but would you want him to be more financially stable?
I mean, I feel like to make that comment, I have to be financially stable myself.
Yeah, I know. And sorry, ladies, this is right. The
I don't like
podcast just
pointing the
started. We're
finger.
going to get to everybody else. I just want to understand your mindset. So would you say that women, you yourself, you look for like security, protection, and providing from a guy? Would you say like that's the glue? Yeah, there's a multitude of other things like making you feel good and making you feel the vibes and showing you good experiences. But like if he can't protect and provide for you to some extent, it's like I might as well date a girl. So do you think like that's the glue, protecting and providing in a relationship?
I am a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
I believe in love. I believe that
Love over anything.
Love over anything. I
Yeah.
know that love isn't enough. So I feel like that kind of stuff kind of happens later in the relationship.
Well,
because
I'll word it this way. Would you say that you said that he wasn't financially stable?
Yeah, that's not why I broke up with him.
I know, I got it. I would just want to get some, just walk with me here. He wasn't financially stable. Do you think that the relationship would have been better? I know the things that he said, but not that. Let's excuse that for right now. Do you think that you would have been more secured in a relationship if he was financially stable? Like that's an area of improvement that he can improve on?
There is no amount of money that would allow me to take that kind of disrespect. I don't care how much money.
No. I'm not talking about the disrespect. I'm not talking about any of that.
Oh, just in general, like if he had money.
Like, because I'm looking for something he was lacking on and something that he could do better, right? So he was lacking financially. Yeah. My question to you is, if he wasn't lacking financially, do you think that's a net positive in a relationship? A
so
man
just
that is stable?
Just looking at that singular aspect. Okay,
if he went from making $50,000 to $100,000, do you think that's a benefit in a relationship in general?
Either partner making that kind of money does help because eventually, if you get serious, right, you get married, finances become an issue.
Yeah.
If someone has money, that's less to argue about.
Got it. So look, because I see your perspective on how you think about that, and I totally agree. I think that if a man is making X amount of dollars, but then he can increase his money, that would be a benefit for the entire relationship. But not only that, because you look for protecting and providing, you look for security. Yeah. So that's a future. You see a future with that man. Now let's bring it back to you. Men were different because attraction isn't symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. So you liking a guy, you really don't care about that stuff in you, right? Like if a woman is making money, it's like, is she bad? Like no one cares about Oprah or I
care about Oprah.
I mean, she ain't bad though. Like, right, she's not pretty. She's not pretty. Like, she's a billionaire. She's still single. No one cares about Oprah. So I'm saying that on the flip side, he was saying to you, like, yo, you can increase your beauty. He was looking for you to elevate yourself, but you took it negative. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying. And before, I was telling him like, hey, I want to get back in shape. Yeah. I was telling that, but it was more so he kept bringing it up.
It was the way he said it.
Yeah, fair enough. The way you like literally looking at your girl and saying, you have a beard. He literally would like point out specific things wrong. Like, you have some fat on your chin. Like,
I mean, he's a direct man.
Very specific. But like, and I was like, it was the fact that I felt disrespected.
I would say that's love. If anything, I would say that if a man is pointing out, if a man wants to better you on any regard, despite how he says it, if it's the truth, is love, because love is true.
I can see where you would.
Truth is love.
I get what you're trying to say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can all, this podcast called No Fugazee, so I'm going to keep it true. Because I love, you know what I mean? It's love in the air over here. So, I mean, it is love in the air. But that's why it's called No Fugazi. Because if it, like, got to keep it real. So if I'm keeping it real, then I'm spreading love. If I'm not keeping it real, it's fake. It ain't love. It's like, I don't really care for you.
Yeah, when you're in a relationship, you want to grow together. You want to get better together.
Yeah. We'll come back to you. But let's move right on. That was a long intro for you. You're the first one. Hey, it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. Name, age, and where you from? She's like, wow, I have to go after that? Seriously.
My name is Antoinette.
Antoinette.
32.
Yep.
And I'm from Jersey.
Word. Jersey. What part?
Jersey City.
Okay, Jersey girl. All right, 2 Jersey girls. Okay, that's what's up.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Who's from Jersey?
And Antoinette, what do you do for a living?
I'm a permanent makeup artist.
Permanent makeup artist. I'm sorry. Hold that. Let's go back to you because we got into fun fact about yourself, Amanda. Give me one fun fact. Yeah.
I do pageants.
You do pageants.
Oh, I've competed in Miss New Jersey.
Okay,
cool.
I have not won. I have not placed.
You have not
but
placed.
I still show up every year.
Did you have a good experience?
I have the best time every year. I think I had a professor tell me, he said 90% of life is just showing up. So that's what I do. You just show up. Even if you think you're going to win, you're going to lose, you just show up and do your best.
Fair enough. Okay. And have you ever taken... Plan B? No. Actually, yeah. Have you ever taken a Plan B?
Jawn. Yes.
You have? Yeah. How many?
In my entire life?
Yeah.
One.
Okay, fair enough. And I'm sorry, you said what you do for a living. You said you do makeup, right?
I'm a permanent makeup artist.
she's like, dang. Permanent makeup artist. And
you gonna get asked that question?
yeah. That's the question the chat like to ask.
The opening question.
The next question is relationship status.
I'm in a relationship.
You are? How long?
1 year.
1 year. Cool. Good for you. And let's do fun fact. Anything's fun about you?
It depends on your definition of fun.
I mean, what's ever fun to you? Any fun fact?
I make candles.
You make candles.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Cool. All
Get a
right.
candle. Let me get a candle.
Ease want a candle. And let's do. Have you ever taken a Plan B?
No.
No Plan Bs. Okay. Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
My name is Puny Sky. I am from New York City.
Puny. You said. Say the name again.
Puny Sky.
Puny Sky. Okay, Puny Sky, and age.
35.
Okay, cool. And what do you do for a living?
I am in business, so I am a manager.
Business manager. Okay. What kind of business do you do?
It's distribution.
Distribution.
Yeah.
Okay, you said you're from New York.
Originally Trinidad and Tobago, but I've lived in New York most of my life.
Trinidad. Hey, chat. Remember we had the Trinidad couple on from the Wednesday stream. Oh man, go check out after I watched this podcast, go check out the clip we posted of the Trinidad couple where this woman was trying to boss her man around. It was funny, man. It was funny. Good entertainment. Relationship status.
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
Depends on what you call single. I'll say it 1 year.
When the last time you get your cheeks clapped?
It's been like 2 weeks.
Hey, listen, she
Actually,
being no
1 week, but I'm
Fugazee.
single. Very single.
She's like, yeah, I'm single, but
She in the
homie
shit
definitely done dived in. Feet first and planted. Okay, fair enough.
Situationship.
Have you ever taken a Plan B?
I have not.
You have not. Okay, cool. Name, age, and where you from? Welcome back.
Thank you. My name is Asasia. I'm 22 and I'm from PA.
Asasia, 22, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
What you do for a living?
I work as asset protection lead in a distribution center.
Distribution. Okay, cool. And relationship status?
Single.
Single?
Big single.
Big single.
Oh,
She
snap.
said big single.
single,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, snap.
You are big single. Were you single the last time you were here?
Yes, every time.
You sure?
Yes.
This your third time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like the first time you had a little thing
No.
going on. That
Other
wasn't
one.
you?
That wasn't me. No.
Okay.
No, I don't have no. I'm single.
Okay, she's
I've been single for 3 years now.
Fair enough. And let's do fun fact.
Fun fact.
Uh-huh.
I like music. I like.
It's not fun,
Yes,
man.
it
Everybody likes
is.
music.
like
I love
music.
Play
R&B
something else.
music. I like to sing. I love music. I love nature. I like to paint. What else y'all want?
Dan,
I'm 5'2".
should I zoom up on this one or nah? It's good.
A little bit closer.
What about this one? Go back and forth to the cameras.
That one looks fine, but this one.
I'll zoom up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we good. I think 2 more girls coming anyway, so we'll adjust it later then.
Word.
Have you ever taken a Plan B?
Maybe
How many?
a couple.
Handful? 2 hands?
Look at
Yeah,
2 hands.
maybe.
Oh dang,
2
she took
hands.
30.
You know how much 2 hands is, right? That's
I don't count. Like if
more than
a
10.
mistake happened,
If a mistake happened, you popping it.
Yeah.
Who usually buy them? Him or you?
Oh, he always bought them. It was
Okay.
with my son's father.
Oh,
Yeah, so
y'all ain't want to have no no more kids with him?
it was before we had the kid.
Oh, damn.
My son, the kid.
Oh, okay. So you done off all his siblings. Like, yeah, you could have had a brother or a sister, but we got rid of all of them. We wanted you.
Type shit. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, chat. I see y'all in here. We got Lord Giatron joined the gang membership for 4 months. Y'all appreciate you, man. He says forever supporter here. We know that, man. He says, hey yo, fellas, will you guys please start reading my super chats and membership milestone comments? My comments are very like that. Yo, you know what?
That's so funny.
We definitely gotta. We normally do read your super chats, bro. What you mean, Lord? You're trying. Yo, if anything, if we miss a super chat, because live streams be type crazy sometimes. Girls be throwing drinks on me, trying to swing on me. Streams happen to just end because of technical difficulty. Anytime that happens, bro, just message the Discord. Not the Instagram. Do the Discord when stuff like this happens, because Steve sees it directly, and then he'll take a screenshot and give it to me, and then I'll go ahead and or he'll just advise me, yo, Cooley, look in the Discord, and I'll look into it, and I'll read your super chat. But Lord Geotron sends him $5. He says, Lord Geotron is in the similar mode as yourselves, including the height. And I'm a gentleman /G. Plus, I trust God and love my country and respect law. Okay, Lord Geotron.
All right, word.
I love that.
Word.
That's what's up.
We got Andre Jones. He says, little gut with a butt is prime. Jersey girl.
Little girl.
I don't know who he talking about.
Her.
She's talking about Amanda.
Gut.
Oh, okay, talking about you. Okay.
Yeah.
He also says, sends in $2. He says, shout out to No Fugazee. Appreciate what you do, Brody. Appreciate the love, man. Ease, you want to get into the first question with the ladies? Or ladies, do y'all have any questions?
Before we start.
You got a question, right? You wrote something down? Yeah, you want to get into it? You got any questions? Yeah, let's get into y'all questions
This is
first.
a good question.
All right.
Okay.
Can I
Is it
talk?
for us or the full panel?
Full panel.
Full panel. All right, go ahead.
Okay. And I spoke to my therapist about this, and she also did not know the answer.
Okay. Got it.
So, why do men speak sexually / send dick pics so early on during the talking stages?
Okay, let's go around the panel with that. Let's start over here with you. Why do you think men send D-pics and talk sexually so early in a relationship, or
Like literally, like when you just start talking.
we
to
just
the
start
Are we
talking?
allowed to curse yet?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do whatever you want.
Honestly, because they're just thinking with their dick. Like, they're not thinking of you as a female that they want to be with. They just, okay, this is who I want to just smash and dip out. That's my answer.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
agree.
You said that they just thinking with they little head down there, not their big head, and they just want to, you know what I mean, smash and dip out.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you?
So basically, he's just telling you what his intentions are right off the gate. So you
Okay.
just want to smash and keep it pushing.
He's trying to get a vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
See if you're easy,
Like this.
Yeah.
ready to go, and that's it. He's just trying to have fun.
What about you, Antoinette? What's your thoughts?
Maybe he's just trying not to be friend zone. So he's letting you know, I want to be sexual. I'm not trying to be your friend. I find you attractive, and here's my dick.
Okay, fair enough. Good answer. You can answer it too, and we'll go last. What's your thoughts on it?
Listen, every time it happens, normally I just that's it.
You leave it there.
So
Like
how-
sorry.
no, go ahead, continue.
No, I'll literally will have guys like we'll have an amazing conversation, and literally out of nowhere, it's like, you want to see something? And like I always know what it is. Like, when are you gonna show me like a plant? Like, no, and I'm like, what is it?
Eggplant, yeah.
This literally happened like yesterday, and the guy's like, my big dick, and I was like, whoa. No, bye.
So how often does that happen on dating sites for you?
Very often.
Wow.
And I don't I don't have any like pictures on my dating sites or even Instagram that say like, hey, like this is specifically what
you
I'm
don't
looking for.
sexualize yourself. on
Yeah, it's
social
not like in
media.
my bio. I'm like, I'm just looking to hook up. Like, it's nothing like that. So I'm like, well, is it me giving off that vibe? Like, because I don't speak like that.
And you
especially
said
in the
your
beginning.
therapist doesn't even understand why guys does
She
this.
literally asked her this, and she looked up at the ceiling, and she's just like, why do guys do that? And I'm like, that's why
didn't
I'm
know.
here.
Jack, this tells a lot about therapists. Don't call
No,
your
she's very good.
therapist.
She's very good. She's very good.
Call me. Click the link in the bio.
No, she's very good. She's very good. She wouldn't give me a bullshit answer. Like, she literally will be like, I'm not sure of the answer, and we'll talk about it. She's very good.
At least she's honest.
No,
Fair
very
enough.
honest.
What's
I
your
need your
thoughts on that,
therapist.
East?
Well,
Why do you think? You want to let her know the truth?
well, for one, most guys don't know how to talk to women. They don't have any game, and they weren't taught. And a lot of guys don't have experience with women. And so, especially for dating sites, dating sites tend to look. People look at dating sites as just to hook up, really. You know what I mean? People don't really. Guys aren't on dating sites to like look for a wife. Well, the majority of them, at least. You know what I'm saying? So for guys out the gate, hey, shutting you those kind of pictures and speaking sexually, it's because that's all he really wants. But the majority of the time, just guys just don't have game and they're weird. A lot of guys don't have a lot of experience with women, so they don't know what to say. And, they know that, women prefer a guy with a huge Johnson. So they think leading with that is going to get them in the door. And that's not how it works.
Yeah. Guys, if you sending, deep pics, bro, don't do that, man. That's child's play. It's worse than child's play. Don't do that. Anytime you lead with sex in a conversation with the girl, it goes wrong. If anything, you want to do the opposite because girls, they're always looking to disqualify men. And if you come off weird, if you come off too pressed, if you come off uninteresting, or if you come off like there's no mystery factor there, you're going to be excommunicated and she's going to stop talking to you, bro. So you need to create that mystery, and creating that mystery, you do that by not being so direct. So don't ever talk about sex with a girl. No sex talking with a chick, man. That's trash. But yeah, I would say all of y'all answers is pretty much correct. Yeah. Like usually guys, like he said, they're unexperienced. Every guy that you're speaking to, even if they don't say that they want to smash, they want to smash. It's either some guys either going to say it or they're not going to say it. Then like she said as well, some guys is like, you know what? Yeah, they looking at the whole friend zone thing, but it's like, this chick really don't qualify for nothing else, so let me just be direct and see what's up. So, guys
I have a question. So then how do you depict a man's true intentions then? Because you're saying not to off bat, like, talk sexually. Okay, let me try to get her, like, get my way in, and then once I get her, now
well, some girls actually do that. Some girls actually would try to talk sexually with the guy, and I coach the guys. I say, don't engage. Disengage from that conversation. Don't talk sexually is probably a test. Because if she about that, she gonna send you to Addy. So why even talk sexually?
How do you?
But the way to distinguish between a guy like that, I would say, if the, you could do a whole lot of things. Truthfully, you want to know the man's true intentions. True intentions of every man is to have sex with you. So that is the truth. So once you know that, it's just so it's both of the sexes, male and female, they play a leverage game. In the beginning, the woman has the leverage. The man is trying to do what he can do to get the box, right? So he has the leverage in that. So what you can do, what's up, East?
I heard something.
Oh, okay, bet. What you can do in that situation, you can go ahead and since you know that you have the leverage, well, you don't have to. You could play the long game if you want. So you could ask certain probing questions to the man to try to see his true intentions. But really, I would say this. If you really want to know the true intentions of a man, every guy wants to have sex. So what you should do is
give it to him. No,
not give it to him. Talk to him regularly like you normally do. Don't look for that aspect.
Right.
Like, don't look for, that's not really a aspect you should be looking for if the man is only trying to have sex, because all men, they really would prefer only to have sex. There's only a small percentage of men that's actually out there like, you know what, I don't want to have sex, I'm only looking for marriage. Like, them niggas ain't really around like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say just know that the man is looking for sex and try to be an asset instead of a liability. So you can go out on dates and stuff with them without giving up sex, but try to be interesting. Right? Because if you're not interested, most girls not interested, they're just like, man, let me just be interested and give up my box. No, you don't. You're not interesting by giving up your box. You're interesting by being interesting, and that's in a multitude of other ways. Like, the way you convey yourself, talking to him, complimenting him. Most men don't even get a text first from a chick. Like, chicks don't even text the man first. So text the man first, let him know that you're interested, compliment him. Most niggas don't get a compliment.
Reminds me, shorty texted me, matter of fact.
You got a compliment? This nigga finally got a compliment. How long did it take you to get a compliment from that chick?
Well, not from that chick, but like I just remembered, like, shorty texted me, I didn't even text her back. I forgot.
So you just this nigga ease off the Henny. What you drink? Ease off the.
Oh my bad.
Ease off the
Migos.
Off the Migos and something. He like, dang, that just reminded me. I ain't even text shorty back. Like, what's going on?
So stand out, be different. Well,
not be different, but be interesting. Be interesting, and you won't feel like, oh, I'm gonna lose him if I don't give up box. Because that's the thing.
Right.
Yeah. Be interesting.
Right.
Cool. Any other questions?
No.
Any other you ladies have any questions? No.
No? Didn't y'all write something else on the card? No, if not.
Holiday Tone said you cashed that question.
Oh, you cashed that. All right, I go to Holiday Tone.
He texted me on Discord.
Okay, go ahead. Let me go ahead and I got it too. I can pull it up on the Cash App real quick. I go to his question. Let's see. What? Holiday. How I see the message?
Yeah, I'm gonna just text you. I just sent it.
You sent it? All right, bet. All right, so Holiday Tone, he says, ladies, if my wife goes to Chop Shop without telling me and saves me college tuition, am I well within the right to divorce her?
If she goes,
That's what I was thinking. What's,
the Chop Shop?
Chinese place.
Yeah, if my wife goes to the Chop Shop without telling me and saves me college tuition.
That sounds like a Chinese place.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Holiday Tone.
Chop
Maybe
shop.
it's like, because he's saying save college tuition. Maybe like
A
she's
strip
like
club?
hairdresser? I don't freaking know. Can't think of
A
I
strip
am
club?
well in right to divorce. Yeah, bro. What you talking about? Holiday Tone, just send a regular message and.
Oh, he said abortion.
Oh, this guy funny. you got to use different words. Okay,
yeah,
facts.
I got
All right,
this
so
one.
ladies, let's start with you.
Oh God.
He says, if a woman goes to and self deletes a baby, without telling the man, is he in the right to divorce her?
Be honest, no Fugazee.
Yeah.
You see the sign?
Yes, I see the sign.
Okay.
I feel yes. You want to know why? Because first of all, whose baby is it then if she's getting an abortion? It's not his.
Okay. What's your thoughts?
I feel like if she said that she didn't want the baby and they couldn't compromise, it's her body to say no. It's not the right time.
But does that give him the right to divorce her?
It does not.
It doesn't.
No.
All right. So you said it does give him the right.
I need more context because
That is the context,
That's it.
ladies. That's it.
Yeah, no.
She went ahead and threw the baby out.
yeah.
And he's like, does he have the right to divorce her?
If
Yes or no?
yes.
Yes.
Yes,
And you
he-
saying no,
he
he
does.
doesn't.
I mean, he could do whatever he wants, but he shouldn't.
Okay, he shouldn't. So
He
no.
shouldn't.
Got it.
He
What about you?
should.
No,
No. Okay. And why? Let's give an explanation.
because I feel like when you're married,
You can put your mic. There you go.
when you're married to somebody, you should try to make it through whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What about
Yes.
you? Okay. Yes, he does have the right to divorce her.
Yes.
So we got two yeses and we got two nos. Aha, interesting. What's your thoughts on that, East? Want to go first? Go ahead.
So answering that question, right? So
Just to respond back to the no's. Obviously, yeah. What do you think? Do you think the man has the right or no?
yeah, if I'm married to a woman and especially having kids is one of the goals, and she goes and
Throws the baby out.
throws the baby out without even telling me, yeah, I'm divorcing her because for one, why did you consult with me? You know what I mean? Because it takes two to tango,
Tango with
and
the wife.
especially if you know that I wanted kids or a kid, and you're just gonna go self delete. Well, you're gonna go delete the kid. It's just like
Wow.
you don't respect me enough to say, like, hey, look, babe, I'm pregnant, but I don't want it. Like, you know what I mean? So, hell yeah. Especially if it's something that I want, because I don't have kids as of right now. So, and I want a kid. And if a girl did that to me, we're done.
Yeah, she out here. Yeah, it's definitely
We're
the
done.
man has every right to divorce the chick. She murdered someone. She literally committed murder. That's what that is. So
Matter of fact,
She for the
I'm pressing charges. After
Yeah,
that,
I'd probably
I'm
do
pressing
that too.
charges. I'm calling the
I
cops.
wish we could do that, but we can't.
I
do
know,
that.
I know.
right?
I know.
Go ahead.
I feel like when you have sex with someone, you assume the responsibility that you might get pregnant. And it took two people to make that baby. So you owe the respect to the other person to say, listen, like, I'm pregnant. I don't think that person the wife
Yeah.
would have, what term are you using?
let's just say throw the baby out.
I don't think she threw the baby out because it was another man.
Like she said,
Because
okay.
she would not have said anything. He said we forgot the point that
Yeah, she
it
would've
was
did that
to
on the
save
low.
money on tuition. So if you're sitting there saying, "Hey, I'm going to delete the baby to save you money on tuition," you're manipulating that person.
Yeah.
She's manipulating, saying, "Hey, we don't actually need this baby because we need to save money on your tuition." She's manipulating him, and that's not love.
Good take, Amanda. Good take. Solid take.
She's
Go ahead.
manipulating because she's trying to cover up her lies because she's a cheater and she had sex.
I mean, that
Y'all
could,
assuming.
that, you know,
all
I'm
this
not,
is
that's all we
assuming,
can
ladies.
do, though, right?
Yeah, no.
That
let's-
could be the case. We don't know.
Yeah,
but that,
don't put
I know,
anything
that's-
more
that's
into
what I
it.
was
It's
like. That
just,
could be
it
the
is what
case.
it is. She wanted to throw the baby out, and
We don't know
wasn't
why.
we don't know
his.
why.
I think she's making an excuse saying, "Hey, we're gonna save money on your tuition." Like, no, go to FAFSA.
She don't want to go to
Go to
school.
FAFSA to save money on tuition, not
Throw a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Why
funny.
FAFSA's there.
Any other questions or comments on this topic? No? Cool. We're going to get to super chats. We got, okay. We got Lord Geotron sends in $5. I don't know. I've been missing in action. Tipsy right now. Just haven't heard my name on the show in a while. Still rocking with you guys, though. Salute. LA in the building. Okay. Appreciate you, Lord Geotron. We got Fabio. He says, maybe the men are going right into the sexual topic because that is what the woman is attracting with how she carries / present herself.
Could be.
I made
That is true.
point,
If
though.
a woman is on a stripper pole or doing some OnlyFans, they're more likely to get D-pics. They're more likely to get guys to just be very direct, like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Come to the crib, Netflix, and smash out." Like, freak the chill, Netflix and smash out. We turning on a long movie and you getting 2 hours of this thing. So, yeah, I feel what you're saying. That is true. If a chick is displaying herself sexually, because the thing is, women advertise themselves. So if you're, dressed like a 304, the responses that you get from guys is going to be a 304. In your case, you said that you be getting guys that send you dick pics and you're dressed pretty modestly. That's just in a man's nature, just to be sexual. But we already went through that. And it's foul behavior. We got Leonard Ferguson sends in $20. Appreciate the support, man. Let's give you one of these, the No Fugazi. He got just showing love, brother. Keep up the great content. Appreciate you, man. We got Angel and Envy sends in $10. Angel and Envy. Ask the girls to rate themselves 1 through 10, can't use 7, and then the woman next to them, they're delusional and want to be lied to, and they don't know their marketplace value, and they don't know their market.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all right. Let's do ladies rate themselves. Let's start with you. So just rate yourself from 1 to 10.
Can't use 7.
You can't use 7, and we're only speaking about looks, nothing else.
6.
6. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess 6. Yeah.
6.
6. Yeah.
I'll say 6.
Oh, man. Chat, we out. You can't say 7.
Okay, I'll say 8.
Hive mind. You said 8?
Yes.
Okay, and you?
If I say 9, then I'm making myself feel better.
Just say what you
Bro,
feel.
say what you think.
What you think?
I'm a 10 out of 10. No,
You a 10?
I'm a 9. I'm a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got a 9. We got an 8. We got 2 6s. Okay. Fair enough.
Now y'all rate us.
Oh, you want us to rate y'all?
No, please don't. All below 5.
How would you rate yourselves?
Yes.
Rate yourselves. What would you give yourselves?
I am a solid. I can't use a 7. I'm a solid 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, with a fresh cut, yo, with a fresh cut, I'm an 8, but I'm a 6 though. I'm a 6.
Yeah, I'm a solid 6.5. Because, man, if you talk about just looks, girls, you don't just look at looks, though. You rate the guy based off of his ability to convey himself, his confidence, and a multitude of other things. So if we're just talking looks, I mean, it could be higher because I'm super tall and, but if we're talking about everything, I don't have $1 million in the bank yet. So 6.5.
Off of just looks. You feel like
I mean,
you're 6.5.
just overall, I say 6.5. Yeah.
How can you make yourself a 9, 10?
I would say once I get that $1 million in the bank account.
But it's just off of looks. You gonna have
Oh,
the
we're
money
talking
with-
about just off of
Yeah.
looks. I mean, with $1 million in a bank
Thank you.
account,
You look better. You
no,
look
the
better.
nigga confidence goes so high. I'm gonna look like
You're
Jesus.
right.
This gonna be like, oh, this nigga came here on a carpet floating.
You're gonna have somebody rolling out the carpet for you.
Nah, so fly. He don't even walk. He just glides again. You know what I mean? He just
Listen,
glides.
I'm
That's how you know when
already
he hits
suave.
that 6 figures.
If I had $1 million, it's just gonna boost the confidence more. It's gonna be like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Who knows? I'm gonna turn into Goku, Super Saiyan 4. Who knows? But you said what? 6. All right, bet.
Yeah,
Any
6,
other questions, ladies? No. Okay, cool. We got. Let's see here. No, that was it. No questions for y'all. Nothing. Keys, go ahead. Ooh,
Yeah,
question, bro.
this is the famous question that's
Right.
always been asked, but I have something after it. But I want to know if your ideal guy, you know, he has everything that you're looking for in a man: looks, height, money, penis size, and you know he wants to marry you, and he asks you, you know, what do you bring to the table, and what makes you? Why should he choose you over the next girl that's just as good looking as you, since you guys are like 10s and stuff like that?
Okay. Let's start over here. Why should a man choose you over the next girl?
Pretty much what he brings to the table.
I would say because I'm submissive. I know how to treat my man. I know how to take care of my man. Yeah, simple as that.
Okay. But you've been single for 3 years. What's going
Okay,
on?
and because I'm getting myself, you know,
Can you say what?
I'm working on myself. Like,
What exactly
I
are you
need to
working on?
attract myself, like my body. I need to attract what I want.
Okay.
You know, if I
Fair
want
enough.
a man with muscles, I gotta be strong. I gotta have muscles. So that's why.
Admit it's a little different. It
little
isn't
different, yeah.
symmetrical, but I get what you're saying. You're
Yeah.
saying like if you want a man that's high status or something,
Exactly, I got
high value, you know, you want to get that waist plickety plow with the hips that got
There you go.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. What about you? What do you have over the other girl?
I would say if we have a connection, if there's compatibility, then that will work. But if not, it probably won't. Even if he's rich and all that.
But what do you bring? What value do you bring to that man if he decides, hey, I would have married you, but before I can marry you, like what?
Yeah,
can you-
what value do you bring to the man over that other girl? That's a good one.
So whatever he would need, like to make his life easier, that would be the
so-
value I would bring to him.
So you would cater to him.
Yes.
To his needs. Okay. Antoinette.
I'm peaceful.
Is that?
That's the value. Yes, I'm peaceful.
Peaceful. Okay,
Yes.
you bring peace.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
that's-
enough. Elaborate.
Yeah.
Not gonna let you get off the hook that easy. How would you be peaceful and bring the man peace? Give me some details.
I'm very good at just making a man feel secure. I don't really go out. I don't really do anything that anybody else is doing. I don't care about what everybody else really cares about either. So I'm just peaceful.
So what are the things that a lot of women care about that you don't care about? Just name one.
Going out
Okay.
and spending time with
Friends.
people that are not their family, like their immediate family, like their husband and kids.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. All right. What about you, Amanda? What value do you bring?
I'm fiercely loyal to man in a relationship, friends. Big loyalty is probably one of my strongest attributes. I'm like goofy. Like, you know, I like being fun and like waking up and having a good day. So
Yeah.
I try to make everything on a positive note, especially in relationships. And another thing of value, I feel like I'd make a really good mom. I feel like that's really something important to look at when you're dating someone if you want kids.
Okay, now what would make you a good mom? Because a lot of women have kids, but they're single mothers. You know what I'm saying? And if you ask the fathers that they separated from, not all of them have nice things to say about their baby moms. So what is something that you have within you that'll make you a great mom?
I'm patient, very patient.
You need that.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially in like the job I have now. And I've worked with kids in the past. So I feel like I've really developed having really good patience, which I think is really important in being a parent. Especially because, you know, a lot of times I see, you know, I don't like being like yelling or because I grew up in a household like that. So to me,
Yeah.
being very, like you said, peaceful and calm and especially in crazy situations is really important. So I feel like that's something that would that's like a very positive thing to look at.
You guys had good answers. Actually, I don't have any rebuttals to that. They actually had good answers.
Wow.
Those are great answers.
Cool. So we got super chats that came in. We got let's see here. So Andre Jones sends in $5. He says, question for Cool. Is a man wrong for waiting to check if the box and sexual chemistry is good before locking her down? Is the man wrong for wanting to check? Okay, is the man wrong for wanting to check? Is he wrong in modern day times? Well, most women are virgins. You're not wrong for wanting sex before marriage, I would say. Most of the world is secular anyway. But I mean, if you follow the good book, then yes, you would be wrong. Yeah. You do want to wait until marriage. The next question we got, Holiday Tone says in $10. He says, women leave men because they're too short to wear their heels out on dates. Ladies, what does working on myself mean for women? FYI, self-reflection is BS. Traveling and experiences, finding yourself is hoe stuff. Okay, got it. All right, so his question exactly is, let's see if I got it right. He says, okay, women leave men because they're too short to wear their heels out on dates. Okay, ladies, what does working on myself mean for women? So when you say you're working on yourself, what does that mean?
Yeah, like what exactly are you working on?
And then remember, he already said that. FYI, if you say that, self-reflection and traveling and wanting experiences, if you say any stuff like that, men interpret that as that's just hoe stuff. But besides that, let's start with Antoinette. When women say that you're working on yourself, what does that mean to you?
Working on yourself could mean, like you said, just becoming the type of person that you want to attract.
Okay.
But what is that? Like
that's
your personality, or
that's anybody's definition. Like that's
So what is yours?
What's mine?
Yeah, your personal definition of what. So if you were to tell a guy, "Hey, I'm working on myself right now," what do you mean? Like,
well, let's just ask you: are you working on yourself or no?
I mean, every day.
Every day. Okay, cool. So in that way, since you're working on yourself, which ways are you working on yourself?
Time management, for one.
Okay.
I got here a little bit late. Disappointed.
A lot of ladies, I think.
We expect that. Though. Y'all always late.
Yeah.
2 girls canceled. They was about to come, but yeah.
I was 5 minutes early.
You were
She just had
early.
to.
She was
I
early.
just want to point
The white
that
girl
out.
came early. God dang, y'all making. All right. Okay, you said time management. Give me one more.
That's really my biggest woe right now. I feel like I'm a pretty well-rounded person.
So no attitude problem, nothing like that. Nothing like.
Okay, cool. No. What about you, Amanda?
Working on myself?
Yeah, when a woman say that they're working on yourself, when you say that you're working on yourself, what does that mean?
I feel like that normally means I'm so preoccupied with something else that I can't give that man the attention that they should have. So for me, that might be studying or working or something like that. It's like I'm so focused on this right now that I can't give any peace of mind to being in a relationship.
Got you. So when you say it to a man, that whatever she said, the truth is you don't qualify for her time. If you was that guy, it don't matter what she was doing. She gonna make time for you, brother. Mm-hmm. She gonna make time for you. So fair enough. Yeah. When you say it, you just not really that into the guy. Fair enough. What about you?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. So when you say that you're working on yourself, what does that mean to you?
It means that maybe I want to work out. Maybe I want to improve my finances. Maybe I want to start eating healthy. Maybe I don't like the guy. So.
Okay.
Because if I did like him, I would find time for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
We know that.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
So I would be working on myself with him.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
Yep. I would say working on myself means, like she said, working out, feeling better. One thing that I lack is communication. So that's something I need to improve on. I am a mother, so I'm working on being a better mom every day. Huh?
You don't text first?
I'm getting better at that.
It's trash.
I'm getting better
Ladies,
at
if
texting
you really
first.
like a guy, you should
gonna text first.
You
You
gonna
gonna make
text
time for
first.
what you want. Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My finances. Yep.
Okay,
All of that fun stuff.
cool. Anything on that ease or
No, go ahead.
any questions, ladies? No.
I have something on it.
Sure, go ahead.
Why do you have to be single to work on yourself?
You don't. Yeah, you don't.
I feel.
You want to go ahead and?
I think, you should be single working on yourself, because if you're not happy with yourself and you're in a relationship, you're just going to destroy that relationship. You're going to project. You're going to, all your bad habits is going to show. And if he doesn't like those bad habits, it's going to cause a quarrel in that relationship. So I think it's best for you to be single to work on yourself. So that way, when you get in a relationship, you're giving your best self, and the chances of that relationship going downhill is less likely. For example, I was dating a girl and she had some past trauma, and she started going to therapy during that relationship and started projecting.
Yeah.
And we're not dating anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Understandable, but you see how she didn't know that she needed to work on that until she was in a relationship? A lot of people don't know that they even need to work on themselves until they have somebody to project on. And I feel like that's what you guys should be there for each other for. So
yes, that is true. That can be true. But when you're not willing to work things out, and therapy, it brings up old memories, old scars, and women, you guys get overwhelmed with your emotions, and you guys aren't the best at handling your emotions. So that's why, specifically for women, you guys need to be single to work on yourselves, because you guys get so overwhelmed with your emotions, you project, and you start to cause arguments, and you start to make small situations or small issues bigger than what they actually are, and it can make everything worse, and it's just a matter of time till everything goes downhill. So that's why for women, it's very important that you guys work on yourself before you get into a relationship, because men, we could be going through stuff or whatever, but all we need is some space, some alone time with our boys, figure it out, and then we'll come back. We won't leave you. You know what I mean? Women, on the other hand, they get overwhelmed with their emotions because they don't know how to deal with their emotions. They don't know how to deal with their past trauma, and they take it out on their significant other, and before you know it, they're like,
to unattract
I got
each
some
other.
over here.
I feel like if your woman is going through like emotional stuff, it's probably because of you. And you should be able to handle that. You should be able to talk to your woman. You should.
well, if we're going to talk about my particular situation, it wasn't because of
So, well, let's just make this make sense, right?
Yeah. Women,
Let's-
we do have emotions. We
Yeah,
go
let's
through
talk
that.
about this slow, though. Let's make it make sense.
Break it down.
Right. You just said that if a woman is having emotions, it's because of the man.
It could be, or it could be.
Okay,
something
let's
else.
just word it slow, because this is how, like, let's word it slow. If a woman has emotions, it's because of the man.
No.
What is emotions? Emotions is a you problem. That's nobody else. I don't know your emotions, but you. We can't read your mind. We can't read your emotions. That's a you problem. Only you feel your emotions. Other human beings don't feel your emotions. With that being said, you can't blame someone else for making you feel a certain type of way. Right? Because if someone has the ability to manipulate your emotions, they are your master. So that means that you need to have the ability to regulate your own emotions so someone can't control your emotions, because they're your emotions, right? So it's never, the blame is never on anyone else. It's always on self. You need to be better at regulating your own emotions. Furthermore, when a woman is in a relationship with a man and she's emotional, like he's saying, that woman, she should be trying to work on herself the most she can before a relationship. You don't want to come into a relationship with a whole lot of baggage. That is facts. Furthermore, what she said, you still should be working on yourself in a relationship as well. Working on yourself doesn't stop. But for the major things, if you really if you got some trauma and some issues, girl, those big things need to be worked out way before you get into a relationship. Now, we know, like she was saying, sometimes, women don't really know, because normally in society and how things work is when a woman, you got to think about it. Women are very susceptible creatures, meaning that you get influenced much easier than men.
Man.
This is why all the marketing companies and everything, they market and everything to women. On social media, everything is like the women's point of view. Hollywood Unlocked, The Shade Room, Netflix, you got Amazon. Everything is very femme-centric, right? To get the woman to buy, because women are more susceptible to men. Dan, turn down the headphone audio. Steve, help him out real quick because I can hear echo. Yeah, you could just turn it down right there. Cool. Dang, where was I?
You said everything is femme-centric. You said that.
Cool. Yeah, about working. Okay, we was talking about emotions and stuff like that. God dang, I lost my train of thought. That echo was killing me back there. But yeah. Anyways, basically, I'm saying, yeah, both of y'all are right. So both of y'all are right. The woman should be working on herself, but the man should also be working on himself too before he gets into a relationship. You don't want to, be out there even like men. If like you don't want to be, you want to be your best self when you're out even courting girls. If you're courting girls and you don't got a job, nigga, you should not be trying to talk to no chick. You don't have a job. You don't have a car. You don't have a place to stay. Get your stuff in order. Then approach that chick. Not only that, when you get yourself in order and you approach her, you'll be a lot more confident when you approach her. But if you're broke, you're still wanking off and still, smoking weed and doing a lot of degenerate behaviors and indulging in your vices, your confidence level is going to be down here, bro. So you're not even going to get the baddest chicks. You're going to get the low-level chicks that just like, they only qualify for sex anyway.
Yeah, because women can easily tell when a man is not confident.
Yeah, so I think both parties should work on themselves before. And in a relationship, you should always still be trying to be your best self.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I'm 200 pounds and I'm 6'4". I'm still working on myself. I really don't want to get too bigger. I kind of like my frame. I want maybe 205, 210 max, but yeah, I want to kind of stay right here. So I still always need to work on myself to go to the gym. I have a fast metabolism. If I don't miss a few days at the gym or miss a meal, bro, I'm gonna be like 195 in 2 days. So I consistently always need to work on myself. With this business, I consistently always need to work on things. So all human beings need to work on themselves because time continues to move forward. If you're not working on yourself, you will get left behind. So we'll leave it with that. Anyone else on that topic? No? Cool. Let's see here. And good takes, everyone. On that was pretty good. Besides you, when you said the emotional part. We got Andre Jones. He says, and ask the... Okay, hold on. Where we at? Okay. Ask the girls what they think men want from them. Okay, let's start with you, Amanda. What do you think men want from you?
Oh man, I gotta think about this one.
Want to start over here?
Yeah, I'll start over there.
You want to take it?
I need to think.
She in a relationship. Let's ask her.
Yeah.
What do you think men want from you?
There you go.
I'm pretty sure at first sex, like you said.
Okay. All right. And besides that?
Peace. A family.
Okay. Sex, peace, family. Fair enough. What about you?
I would definitely say peace, family, comfort.
How would you give a guy peace? You said you from Trinidad. Me don't like it. I know how it be.
Y'all talk loud too.
Y'all talk loud. Y'all talk back.
Don't.
You point when you talk.
I would give him peace if he gives me peace.
See?
There you go.
Look at that.
See,
You
no.
only gonna give him peace if he
Fair
give.
answer.
So like that's
Equal each other out.
But remember, men have the key to relationships. So if you want a man to commit to you and marry you, you have to give him peace first.
Right.
You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
I will give him peace.
But if
Only
he
if he
gives
give
you
you
peace, right. So
Okay.
if you want a relationship, you got to give it first.
What about you?
What was the question again?
The question is, what do you think men want from you?
What men want from me?
What do you
like-
think men want from women in general?
Yeah.
Besides sex.
Yeah. Besides
like
that.
like motherly love.
What's that?
Explain.
Motherly love. Like they want us to make them feel at home,
Okay.
away from home.
All right.
Yeah.
Like that answer. What about you, Amanda?
Okay, I thought about it. I thought thought about it.
She's
Listen
like,
to
yeah, I
everyone
absorbed
answer.
every other girl's answer and put it into one. Go ahead.
Yeah, I threw the question on everyone else before myself. I just didn't want to say anything too stupid. So
It's no Fugazee, girl.
Yeah. What do you? It's just what you think. We generally want to know what you think.
yeah, I had to think about this one. I'm gonna go with companionship because I feel like that's what relationships are.
And what does companionship entail? Because I don't know.
Companionship, like in a relationship specifically, you have someone you're talking to constantly. You have someone who sleeps, next to you at night. You have someone to kind of be your rock. Support each other. I feel like it's having that kind of relationship. I feel like at the end of the day, no matter what people say, that's what they want. They want love. They want someone,
To love them.
to love them.
To
And
take care of them.
To take care of them, to take care of the other person as well, right? When you're in a relationship, you want to take care of them. They should want to take care of you. It's mutual. So I think just having that special relationship when there's billions of people in the world is very special.
Okay. All right. Cool. Are you okay with that answer, Ease? You was grilling her a little bit. No? All right, let's move right on. We got William Braces and $5. Question for the ladies. What are your 3 traits you look for in a man of your dreams? So what's 3 traits you look for in a man of your dreams? Let's start with you.
Interesting. I would definitely say intellectual, finance, and
So competent. He got to have his money right. What else?
he has to be good in bed.
Yeah.
She from Trinidad. The dick got to be long, man. Only long.
You heard me.
Okay. You heard me. Okay. What about you? 3 things.
Oh, 3 traits.
Yeah, 3 traits.
Attractive. Hardworking.
What's attractive though?
Attractive, like obviously.
What's your type?
My type?
Yeah, let's go with height. Let's go with height and race and whatever.
Okay.
Kind of describe them.
Okay, so height 6 and above.
Okay. Ease you out, dog. Dang. I died.
Sorry,
It's all good.
6 and above. What was the next one? Race.
Yeah, lift her mic up.
I like. Yeah, please.
You got it. Yeah.
I like me a dark skin. I like dark skins.
Dark skin?
Okay. She said 6 and dark skin. All right.
Dark skin and yeah.
Okay. 6 feet.
Yeah.
Dark skin.
You
Fair
only said
enough.
2 things.
You gotta have hair too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And all right. Did she answer the question?
No, I
though?
didn't.
All right,
You
what's
asked
your
me a whole
3
different
traits?
question.
That's right. What's your 3 traits?
3 traits. So attractive. You gotta
so
be
that's attractive. So
hardworking.
6 foot, over 6 foot, and dark skin. All
Yes,
right. And then
you-
what else?
You gotta be a hard worker.
Hardworking. Yeah.
And I would say a hustler, but that's hardworking.
Yeah, so I got to pick something
Yeah.
else.
Pick something else.
Can you come back to me? I don't know.
Go
I
ahead.
would say kind. I'll throw that in.
No, I like it a little toxic.
Yeah. See, she.
Yeah, like,
What you Puerto Rican, Dominican?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Yeah.
That's
man,
why.
She
You be stabbing
only.
niggas? You be stabbing them?
You flattened the tire before.
I thought about it.
You
no.
thought about it. You broke a
But she
window.
didn't do it.
Yeah, there you go.
But she didn't
stabbed
do it.
No.
You did something with the Jordans. Like you stepped on his Jordans and creased them. No. Okay.
No,
fair
we just
enough.
get in fights.
What about you, Amanda? What's 3 traits that you look for in a man?
Funny.
Okay.
I think the best feeling in a relationship is when you're like, I don't know, alone at night and you're just like saying the funniest stuff and you're like laughing so hard. Like I think that's like the best thing ever. It's like the
but I got
best
jokes for
feeling.
you.
Chemistry. Go ahead.
He's
I got
got
a joke for you.
jokes. He's got
Alright.
jokes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nobody.
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 That
That's why I
definitely
answered.
was.
Actually.
But I said nobody who. You're clearly there.
Ease. The chat is definitely about the roast.
I just have to say that joke. I love that joke.
Okay, no,
Nobody's
okay,
there.
how
So that's why I'm not saying nothing, because nobody's there.
But I'm not laughing so hard that I'm like in love. So that wasn't the joke.
I thought it was.
But I appreciate you tried. I appreciate you tried.
I get it.
I know what the chat's saying right now. All right. What about
Yeah, she said
you,
that was,
Antoinette?
That was 3. Did she?
Wait, did you do
It's
3?
funny.
No.
So-
Oh yeah. Wait. Funny. What else?
What else? You got 2 more.
Okay. Intelligence.
Okay.
Love smart. I think just love smart people, and then definitely someone who's kind.
Kind.
Not just me, to like everyone.
Okay. Like a kind person. That's
Yeah,
good.
Just generally kind.
Kind is good. Okay. What about you?
Someone who's authentic
Someone
themselves,
that's no fugazi. Okay.
Yes.
What else?
emotionally intelligent.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That means that a situation like his, where it gets too hard to handle your woman because of her trauma, you know how to handle that.
He ain't he just ran away. You want a
Yeah.
nigga that could
Yes,
handle that. Okay,
that
fair
can be
enough.
like,
Pointing
you
me
know.
for I ain't
It was just a good, like a quick way to sum it up.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. But
Are you good?
yeah,
So all right. So you said, what was the first one again?
authentic.
Authentic. So no fugazi. You said then.
Emotionally intelligent.
Well, the ability to regulate his emotions and also be able to handle the woman's emotions.
Yes.
Okay. So be a rock for the woman's emotions. What else?
One more.
Well spoken.
Well spoken. Okay. Fair enough.
Time.
That's a good one.
She had time.
Well, yeah, matter of fact,
She
you
had
said we
the
skipped you.
best
What was the last
answers
one?
out of all of us.
I mean, I would say I
honestly.
like a man that's like a people's person. I feel like it's really attractive when you go out in public and your man is just like being so nice to everybody.
He talking. Okay.
Yeah. Like people can like he has a good aura.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Fellas, I mean, they said some decent things. Kind of, take some notes. I would say to sum up what the girl said so the men can interpret. I'm sure most men do, but what they looking for, like funny, they looking for a charismatic guy. She's talking like a people's person. If you're charismatic, you have the ability to convey yourself in a good way to most people, and you're a good vibe to most people. You're easy to talk to. You're kind. Being kind as a man is a good thing. Being nice, well, nice is men need to be serious. As far as being funny, I would say men still need to be serious, but charismatic. He needs to be able to make you feel the vibe. So maybe he's not, a jokester like that, but if he can say something in a way that making you laugh and you know what I mean, and maybe I watch something and he remembers and he says it like, oh, remember this, and maybe in a funny way that's giggling about it. So stuff like that. But I think men should be serious for sure. What else? What you
They
got?
also don't like forget that they need to be dominant because a lot of men they'll get
Yeah, that's
too
serious.
soft.
Yeah.
But they'll get too soft and thinking, oh, she likes me funny. No, you still need to be like a man.
Yeah, you need to be dominant. So that's what serious encompasses. Yep.
Masculinity.
Masculinity. All right, cool. We got Myron Jones. Shout out to Myron Jones, bro. You always supporting and also always hopping in the live streams when the Wednesday streams, man. I appreciate the love, brother. He says if women have power to go through okay, let me use another word. If women have power to throw out the baby, should men have the same power to abandon the baby? Okay, so since women have power to abort the baby, should men have power to abandon the baby? Let's start with
You guys
Amanda.
know what he means? So he's basically saying,
yeah, they got it. Go ahead, Amanda.
Actually, no, repeat that question.
You got the right.
No,
All
yeah.
women, my body, my choice, right? So you got the right to abort the baby. Now, right? Cool. Now, should men have the right to abandon the baby? Meaning that, oh, your body, your choice, you have that little nigga? Peace, I'm out. I don't got to pay child support.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like you should work together and you should be in a relationship. to
Amanda,
make
that's
them-
not
Yeah, that isn't a
question.
question. Women have a right right now. All of you ladies, you do have a right.
Yes.
Your body, your choice,
Yes.
depending on the state that you're in. Since
Yes.
Roe v. Wade is not handled by the government anymore, the states handle it. So you have the right to abort. Since you have the right to abort, should men have the right to not pay child support?
No.
I'll get to you. What about you, Amanda?
Should men have the right to not pay child support?
Yeah, you got the right to literally throw the
That's a
whole
tough
baby in a
question.
garbage.
Listen,
Because-
hold on. Listen. Men, we cannot say anything if you guys
We
decide
don't have any rights.
Yeah.
to abort
It's
the
all
baby.
on you.
But so you guys can keep the baby even if we don't want the baby.
Yeah.
So if you decide to have a baby and I say I don't want the baby, do I have the right to not pay child support and not take care of that baby, even though you're going against what I want?
You know what? Because this is a really hard question because
You just want your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Take on that.
I'm getting there. Don't you worry, honey. I'm getting there. This is a hard one because it's like it depends situation. It depends on what you're going through. At the end of the day, the government protects children. That's one of the main things they protect. So by paying child support, you're protecting the child. So do I think that
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
That don't make any sense.
At all.
If the government protects the child, they wouldn't give authority for the woman to abort the child. Gotcha.
Yes. No, I mean, like, yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
So they're not protecting the child.
they're not protecting the child.
They're not protecting
They're
the child.
supporting the self-delete of a child.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not.
Which is horrible.
They're only protecting the woman's choice.
Yes.
Not the kid.
So the thing is, since the government protects the woman's choice,
Okay.
why do you think the government doesn't protect the man's choice?
I think that if a man wants to leave and he doesn't want to pay child support, then that should be his right to not do that.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
What about you, Antoinette?
What do you think?
Okay, so a
Tough
man.
question.
It is a tough
It's
question. I just,
really not, honestly,
Okay,
because a
sure.
man could pay child support but still abandon the baby.
But no, that's what we're saying is,
Yeah.
if you decide to have a kid and your boyfriend doesn't want to have that kid and you have it anyway, does he have the right to not pay child support on top of not being there and taking care of that kid?
I mean, you're asking about rights. That's not what that said, though.
But that's what it
basically what
means.
he's
So
asking.
pretty
That's what
much
it's
the question
implying.
I'm
is
just simplifying the question.
yeah, the simplified is we already know that women y'all have rights to abort the baby.
Regardless if we say no or not.
Regardless if we say that's what the right y'all got. Men, we don't have any rights, right? But we are obligated that if you do have the baby, we do have to pay child support, whether if we want to be with you or not. So we're saying that since women have a right, like the government is giving women right to have a choice, but they're not giving men the right to have a choice when it comes to the baby and stuff. So we're saying that should the government give men a right when it comes to that, but only for the child support? Like should men have the right to be like yes or no?
No.
They shouldn't have the right. They should always just have to pay.
I really can't relate to that part because my daughter's dad doesn't have to pay anything, and we decided not to be together. So I can't relate to that.
He doesn't pay anything because you didn't put him on child support. But if you did, he would have to pay.
But I didn't.
Yeah,
Correct.
but that's still your choice.
not
Like, that ain't
his.
his choice.
Because if you said, no, I want you to pay child support,
You're like,
he
let's
has no
just-
choice but to pay child
Exactly.
support.
Let's say if you wanted him to pay child support, he ain't got no choice.
Yep. And if he doesn't pay, he's going to jail.
That sucks. But
Locked up, they won't let me out.
it's like a
They won't let
double-edged
me
sword.
out. I'm locked up.
No. Oh, forget it.
Akon.
My bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
It
He
is-
locked up.
it sucks
Okay.
for y'all, but you guys just really need to be
Like, yeah, it sucks for you,
because
but
you guys don't have any rights in it. So I'm sorry for that.
but the
But
quest-
you guys do decide who you have sex with. So just be careful. Like you know what type of person somebody is.
Okay, but also
True.
a woman is the one who allows a man to wear a condom or not. So I cannot have sex with a woman if
wait.
with or without a condom.
I mean, we have that same choice as far as that.
Yeah, it's both your responsibility.
Yeah,
I
but-
get what you're saying though. Yeah, I get what you're saying. He's pretty much saying like the whole sex part. Forget about that. That was
Okay.
manipulation because she was talking about effects. Let's go back to the calls. What we were speaking about.
Right.
Just give an answer. Do you think men should have the choice or no?
No.
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
no, we got a yes from you. What about you?
I say no. If he doesn't want the baby, why would you have a baby with him? So no.
All right, no. All right. So he shouldn't have the choice to not pay child support. He should always pay child support.
He doesn't have to pay child support.
Oh, okay, got you. So he doesn't have to pay child support if he
Okay.
doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He doesn't
So
want
men
to.
should have the choice.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right, come on back.
Hurry up. Walk faster.
Yo, you know you've been on here mad times and I don't know your name. How I pronounce
Yeah,
it? What's your
because
name
you was
again?
worried about the other Asacia.
Asacia.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anybody's name. Asacia. So did you hear the question or no?
Can you repeat it?
God dang, Asacia, you ain't. So Asacia, if let's make it simple for her because we had to repeat it like
Please.
30 different times for the girls over
it's
here.
something about if
I got it. I'll summarize it. I'll
No.
make it real
Yeah.
simple. So currently right now, the government gives women the choice to keep the baby or
Right,
not.
right.
to abort or to keep the baby. They also have the choice to put the man on child support or not, right? So government gives the woman a choice. Should the government give men the choice to abandon the baby? Like, if she's going to have the baby, should men have the choice to be like, oh, no, I don't want to be in a baby's life, and the man doesn't have, and he's going to be excluded from paying child support? Or the government, no, there's no choice for you. If you abandon the baby, you will pay child support.
I mean, no, because who was holding the baby the whole time?
The mother.
No,
For
like
9 months.
before
What do
that.
you mean?
Before that.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what do you mean? You explain. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're saying.
Okay, it took you to Nut and me to have this baby, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that
First of all,
you...
I'm gonna pull out King.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
You understand?
The
So-
man hold the seed. He planted the seed in a woman. So if the woman gets pregnant, he got to pay child support. So you're saying that, yes, he should always have to pay child support.
Yeah, if you don't want to pay child support, pull
like that.
out. Simple as that.
Why you ain't making wear a condom?
He didn't want to wear it. We both agreed to not wearing it.
Yeah, you still going back to that part. The woman, right? She had the same choice to allow the man to smash.
Thank you. That's my point.
She grants access to
Right.
sex. Men don't clap cheeks unless women allow them to. If not, it's called grape. So you grant access to sex, right? So
I didn't grant access to him nutting in me, though.
what
So
do
we
you
got the
mean?
plan
If you allowed him to hit it raw, then obviously
If he don't
there's
want to, if he don't
potential.
want to have a kid, simple as that, he's not. He's gonna pull out and he's gonna wear a condom.
Let's take it a
Simple as
step
that.
back further. Let's just take it a step back further. Since you want to try to take it a step back, right? Let's go all the way to the root of the cause. Women grant access to sex.
Right.
Not only that, in regards to the whole pulling out thing, you have the ability to keep the baby or not keep the baby. Right? So you have all of these options of different contraceptives. Plan B, condoms, and all of these other little things. Well, you got the plan B. And you said you took like 30 of them niggas.
Ain't no
so
way.
obviously you've been
I didn't
practicing.
take 30 of them. First of all,
Well, you said you took more than 10. All right. Anyways, so your answer is men shouldn't have a choice.
no.
All right.
And what
got it.
I'm
Thank
saying
you.
is,
You
hold
can't
on,
argue
nah,
with
I'm not
it.
letting that slide. No,
You can't argue
no,
with it.
look,
You know
listen.
that.
If you don't want to have a kid, then tell him to wear a condom. It's that simple.
Tell a man
Instead
to
of-
wear a
instead
condom?
of killing multiple babies.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? Like
No,
a guy
and that's
cannot
the
have
thing.
sex with a woman without a condom unless he allows it. If she says, if a woman says, no, Brian, you have to wear a condom in order for you to have sex with that, he's got to wear a condom. If
Yeah,
not,
because if you take it off, that's great, pretty
right.
much. If
You know what I mean? So it's more.
Go ahead, Amanda. You have some?
I don't understand how is that so hard to understand. A woman has the power to sex. Make him wear a condom so that way you don't have to worry about getting an abortion.
The thing is,
How is that
if
hard
we're
to
being
understand?
truthful, the
But
girls that
still.
said that men shouldn't have the choice, they really
Dumb?
don't care about the. No, you're not dumb.
Not nice.
You're not really caring about the man's.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
Obviously,
what I
the
mean?
man don't care either if he's going in full raw.
We can say obviously women don't care because
Y'all letting us.
y'all aborting the kids.
Yeah.
don't say
what's
y'all. I
worse?
never have an
I
abortion
mean,
though.
in general, women
Yeah.
are the ones that delete babies,
Not men.
not men. So
Y'all murderers.
obviously, y'all don't care if y'all deleting the babies, and you had 34 Plan Bs.
Yo,
So you've been getting rid of them even before the process fully started.
Matter of fact, what does the Bible say about abortion?
Let's use a different word. So
You know what I'm saying?
we
But
won't
anyway,
get
yeah.
flagged.
Next,
Yeah.
next.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Amanda.
Oh, I just want to go back to a point that I said before that relates to this, that when you're having sex with someone, you're assuming the responsibility that you might get
Not
pregnant.
if you're wearing a condom.
Condom breaks.
Yeah, but the percentage of that is very low. It does
Condom
break
breaks,
though. It does.
Birth control fails, it happens, right? But no matter what, you're having sex, you both are assuming the responsibility of possibly having a baby. So
Which means that-
when answering the question that you said, you kind of have to, it was kind of difficult for me at first because you have to kind of take your own opinion of abortion out of the equation and just look at the factual,
Right.
Yeah.
the facts going on in the United States right now. Right now we see a lot of uplifting of Roe v. Wade and all that stuff. So in my opinion, that is what you said. Oh, the government doesn't protect children. That's the government's attempt and society's attempt to protect children.
It isn't.
By
It isn't there.
self-deleting the kid.
No,
I said that
thing-
it is, and I got you. I said that it isn't. The government doesn't care about kids. The government only cares about women because the government gives women the choice to self-delete the kids or not.
But there's a lot of in certain specific states, right? Because it's state versus federal.
I think, how many states is it? Maybe like 4
But you
states.
see that happening
5?
now.
Ain't a lot.
You see that happening going on right now, right? Saying that there's certain states that you cannot have an abortion, right? So
well, you still can, but the terms is different. Meaning that if you're if it's like your second trimester or something like that. 6 to 18 weeks or something like. A lot of them are 6 to 18 weeks. So if it's after that, no. So you can still get it done.
State versus federal too. So when laws change like this, it takes a long time. So it usually starts with the states. So what I'm just saying is that's when you look at what the government's trying to do just by book, that normally they try to protect children, right? Now with this whole issue is it's a double-edged sword, right? If women being allowed, a complete autonomy to their body, and do men have to pay child support? It's a double-edged sword.
It's not a double-edged sword.
No, it's not
a double-edged sword.
The truth is that manipulation
How is
is
it not a
happening
double-edged
because you got to go
sword?
to the cause. It's not a double-edged sword. It's because the government isn't trying to protect kids. They can, if you want to protect kids, you make it illegal.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is something that you see. It's not complete, but that's something that's kind of coming up.
You make it illegal everywhere, meaning that we create a law. You can't do this, doctors. You're not, you can't do these procedures anymore. Yeah. It's illegal. That is fully protecting kids.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's something that.
Did you know before Plan Bs were invented, there were less abortions, but ever since Plan Bs were invented in like the 60s, the abortion rate went high. So that just shows you right there.
Terms too.
That just shows you right there that a lot of women are irresponsible. Hence why I say just use a condom. Do condoms break? Of course they do.
Not only that, let's take it a step back further. Let's get to the root cause. Only have sexual relationships with a man that you wouldn't mind having a child with.
100% agree.
Vice versa with him, right?
And vice versa with men. Only smash chicks that, if you do knock her up, is I
like her anyway. I always say
she's a good chick.
If you're gonna go pregnant, at least like her.
If you really want to, stop, but it isn't gonna work like that because people have, different options, Plan Bs, condoms, and all of these other things. But fair enough. Good question, Myron Jones. You actually asked me that question. Was it on Wednesday? One of the days you came on the stream, you asked it to me. Good one. Our holiday tone sends in $2. He says, a question for Bear Belly, talking about you. Have you ever cooked for your father?
Yeah.
You have. What did you cook for your father? You were super excited because you were talking about your situation, and your boyfriend,
Beer Belly.
your ex-boyfriend, called you.
It was Beer Belly, not Bear Belly.
That's why I said Beer Belly.
I thought you said Bear Belly. I'm like,
that's
why
just the
is
way I
it
speak.
Bear Belly?
I'm from Jersey. Really from Jersey.
Beer Belly. What did I cook? I've cooked spaghetti. I've made homemade spaghetti before.
Like the noodles from scratch?
Oh, I like making food from scratch. I'm good with dessert.
Okay.
I like making desserts. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid making my dad food. I made boyfriend's meals. I made homemade pierogies, pies, everything. To me, I show my love through action, right? May not be best with my words, but I can cook. So I love cooking for people.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Fair enough. You said you show your love through
and that's
action.
why I have a beer belly, because I can cook.
I would say that, truthfully, if we're being honest, I would say that you would show your love. You got to love yourself first in order to love someone else. So remember your ex, going back to that situation where you said that you had an ex and he was because he brought it up, called you beer belly because you said that your ex called you beer belly because he was fat shaming you, correct? I would say that if you showed more self-love, you would really have the ability to show a man love. Because men, we're simple creatures. We don't want much, right? I'll be truthfully honest. There's only 2 main things that really keep a man. 3 things: sex, compliance, and food. If you can cook, you can hold down the kitchen, that's going to keep him around. Compliance, follow his lead, give him peace. That encompasses, compliance, and then sex. But within that, it's one of the things comply to the man. The man says, yo, baby girl, you need to get in the gym, start losing some weight. You got beer belly, whatever it is. Change your behaviors for the man. That's love. And not only that, you benefit from it the most, right? Because you would be more healthier. Forget the looks. You can be comfortable in your own skin, right? You can be truly comfortable in your own skin on how you look. If you're X amount of pounds, if you truly feel good inside, you feel good inside. But the thing is that you will elevate your health as well. And I do believe, like, I work out, and I'm gonna be honest, when we hit the gym, bro, this is my gym bro right here. When we hit the gym, like, niggas feel much better after the gym.
Really do,
like,
man.
life is just better after the gym.
Gym tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we going to the gym tomorrow.
Yeah,
One.
wait, I gotta.
We gotta go one. Wait, one or two? You want to do two?
I want to do 12, actually.
12? This nigga want to go early, man. We doing a podcast.
We could do one.
I got a little tiny rebuttal.
Sure, go
I
ahead.
do agree with what you're saying, but because we brought up my beer belly, I feel like I'm allowed to say something.
For sure, yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Right? I think it's great if he's like, hey, if I'm like, hey, let's work on this together.
Mm-hmm.
My issue with him was that first off, he wanted me to lose 20 pounds. Me losing 20 pounds, I'd be extremely thin.
That's doable. How tall are you?
5'3".
5'3". How much do you currently weigh?
140.
You weigh 140?
Yes.
We got the scale. You want to get on the scale?
Oh.
Yes.
Why do you have that there?
Yes.
Pick it up.
Holy crap.
Put it on camera 4.
Am I supposed to do this?
Yeah, sure. A lot of girls do it.
It's like 140, 145. I'm gonna say I'm about 147 right now.
Okay, hop on. It's
With
good.
all the clothes and everything, I'm gonna say about 147.
I can't see. Let me know.
151.8.
Okay, 151.8. Okay, fair enough. So let's just say you got on close. Let's just say you won 150. You could throw it on a regular. Switch the cams.
But the problem with it was that I told him to stop, and he didn't. I set a boundary, and he kept going. And I feel like if you don't respect your partner's boundaries, then you're not gonna. There's other parts of the relationship you're not gonna respect. Boundaries are extremely important.
I would.
Also, I didn't gain weight during the relationship.
That's
The
how it was.
way I was in the beginning, from the way he started making comments.
Yeah.
In her defense, he's seen how she looked when he got with her. So before he even pursue anything further, he should have told her up front, like, hey, look, if we're gonna date and take this serious, you need to lose X amount of pounds.
I'm happy with how I look. Are there things that I want to, improve on? Do I want to go to the gym, maybe lose some weight? Yeah, of course. But I want to do that in a positive way where I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it willingly, and I'm not being pushed past my boundaries to do something.
Pressured.
When I say he kept making comments about it, he kept making comments, and that's extremely inappropriate.
I get what you're saying, and that's fine and dandy. The thing is that you said that, other than him making those comments, it was a good man, and it was a good time, right? That's the reason why you broke up with him, because he was fat shaming you.
He did something before that too. My dad was dying in the hospital. He's alive. He made it.
Okay.
And I remember I was calling him upset, and he said to me, he was like, "Oh, can I call you back? I play video games." So that was the first thing he did. It wasn't just the fat shaming. There was a list.
Okay, fair enough.
So I feel like
that
kind of
the
goes
fat
with
shaming is what
that was my breaking point. That was
a
like,
breaking
I
point.
cannot do this any longer.
Okay, so you broke up with your man because he fat shamed you, and what we're just trying to tell you, we understand that he can be saying things in maybe an abrasive manner, you're sensitive, and he's not being mindful of your sensitivity level. Yeah. He's like, hey girl, you got a beer belly, and you need to get in the gym.
It's not like he said
and also,
it, and I
he brought it up multiple times. We understand that, right? We understand men kind of talk abrasive naturally. That's kind of just who we are. We're kind of real direct, right? So one, you have to understand a man. That's kind of generally how men are. Some men kind of will tone police themselves and understand a woman's sensitivity level, and powder their words a little bit to make you feel more comfortable. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter how he was saying it. Is the reason why he had to keep saying it is because you didn't change your behavior, right? So like he told you, hey, pretty much saying you need to get in the gym, and you weren't getting in the gym. If you would have started working out, I'm sure that would have stopped. He would have been like, good, I see. Then it would have been different. Yo, you looking good. Stuff like that.
Would encourage you.
There was one time I lost a little bit of weight, and he still made comments. Like one time I had a steroid.
Because it wasn't 20 pounds.
I had a steroid shot,
20.
so I was a little puffy, and I would FaceTime him, and we'd be having a great conversation, and then out of nowhere, oh, did you gain weight? And I'm like,
Well, that was a
No, I had
steroid
a
shot.
steroid-
But
Well,
that's also a problem with men not being upfront with women from the
yeah.
get-go.
Like, we would have a good conversation, and then it
Yeah,
would just,
true.
he always
He-
would bring up the weight thing,
I
and I was
mean,
like, I can't, just for my
truthfully,
mental health, I can't do this
if we're
anymore.
talking about him himself,
What do you guys think? How
if
about
you
that?
were 150 and he got with you and he should have never
Right.
granted you a relationship at your sides,
Yeah.
he should have been like, listen, if you want this relationship, hit the gym, and then he should have granted it. So that's what he should have did.
But what do they
you could-
think, though? I want to hear what the girls have to say.
Yeah, we can get the girls' perspective on this. Sure, why not? Let's go with, what is it, Aishla?
Cooley.
Aishla, right?
Asasia.
I thought it was Aishla.
Asasia.
Asasia.
Yeah.
You just got a difficult name. What's
right.
your thoughts on her situation? Do you think that she should have worked out to keep her man? Because that's what we talking about.
I personally agree with what you guys are saying, but I
Okay.
also agree with you're saying. It's difficult when a man's not straight up front on what he wants from a female. But like you said, if this was how you were before him, why this you already accepted me, you know?
Yeah.
But it's also about how you can word things in a way.
Yeah.
Like maybe let's motivate each other and say, you know what, babe, let's go to the gym together. Let's do this together. Not, oh, you're fat. You need because that's gonna
Yeah.
mess up your mental.
Now,
know?
I have a follow-up question now. So, because he didn't want to break up with her. You know what I mean? He didn't want to end a relationship at the end of the day. And number two, now my next question is, my first question is, if you were with your ideal man, he checks all your boxes and he wanted you to lose X amount of pounds, would you do it or would you break up with him?
And more. I'm losing those pounds and more. I'm
Fair enough. Fair enough. What's your thoughts on the situation?
So I would try to lose weight. Like I would definitely go to the gym and start working out. You know, it benefits yourself, like to get healthier, and it'll save your relationship. Because me personally, I like men that are fit as well. So if you're not,
He wasn't fit.
so then I guess the both of you could encourage each other.
You don't
to go
really
to the
look
gym.
at, if we're being honest, women, like a man being fit isn't on the top of the woman's priority list. There's a multitude of other
But I
things on
still
the top
thought
of the
he was
priority
great.
list.
I still
also
thought he
wanna
looked
say-
great. And you know what? When you're in a relationship, especially for the long term, your weight is going to constantly fluctuate.
Yeah.
We are all going to get gray and wrinkles someday. And if you are so focused on my body weight, then I just don't think that you value me entirely as a person.
I disagree.
I feel as if he wasn't
He
wasn't already there for her mentally though.
Yeah, but within
Exactly.
that,
He wasn't there for you mentally, so
Like I
that
told you
was
about
your
my
last
dad.
straw.
Like there was like a disconnect that I
So,
couldn't deal
that
with.
isn't necessarily true. What
I
you
feel like
just
going
stated
to the
too.
gym every day is like self-love. Not every day, but like
Just what-
incorporate it in your daily lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
Guys, I do work out.
Yeah, but
Like,
look,
I do work
here's what I
out.
wanted to say,
Okay,
right?
like-
Like,
That's not what we're talking
and what
about.
you're talking about, like you said that, well, he wasn't really genuine with his love, because if he was genuine, like we all get old, we age. So, if he's expecting me to change, he can't be genuine with the love that he has for me.
Yeah.
That's nonsensical. Don't make sense. The reason why it doesn't make sense is because we all should do better for ourselves and for our partners. Like if I'm a broke bum, we all know that women want security and women want a leader. If I don't embody these certain attributes within my character, well, she's probably going to break up with me, or the relationship isn't going to last. Or not only that, I don't even deserve her. Right? So I should always try to work on myself and be the best version of myself, despite age and all of that. Right? Because that's much different. When you get old, you build up that history and that long-term chemistry and all of that. That's different. Like that's much different. But in your 20s and stuff like that, no, you should always be trying to elevate yourself. So that's nonsensical, because the reason why I would say that, just like when you look at a man, y'all not going to date a bum. Like, let's just flip her scenario and speak about it in general. She's talking about a guy fat shaming her. All of y'all broke shame men. If a dude is broke, you gonna let that nigga know you broke by not giving him no vagina.
Insult. That's the first insult.
Not only that, you're not even gonna forget the insult. If he's a broke and he's a bum, he's already gonna know he's a broke and a bum, because he doesn't qualify for it. You're gonna reject that man. So men, we always feel it like, dang, I don't got a car. Yeah, and like say if we texting, it's like, yeah, you cool. Well, can you pick me up? I ain't got the whip, or I can Uber you. Wait, you don't have a car, a block, or just never. You're never gonna hit him back again. So here's what I'm saying, right? I'm saying that women on the other hand, she talked about being genuine, right? So, well, the man is fat shaming. He wants me to lose weight. It isn't genuine because we grow old together. So that I'm talking about that doesn't make any sense because you don't want broke men, right? And you would let a broke man know right away by disqualifying him or telling him to his face, like, no, I date a guy that, has a car and has a home and things like that. Because those are the things you're looking for. Or he just won't even qualify to get in your number because you can smell the brokenness on him. You know what I'm saying? So, no, it's genuine. Like, a man can show genuine love to a woman. And I think it's actually more genuine, if we're being honest. Him telling you on ways that you can improve yourself, that's the most genuine thing.
I agree.
If that makes sense. Like, that's what I'm saying. But anyways, what's your thoughts on that answer? That she's over here like... she wanted y'all to go around and talk about her the ex situation. It's in her past anyway. It don't matter.
Well, yeah, no.
So yeah,
He don't matter.
I mean, he still likes my...
He don't matter, right?
Yeah,
he don't matter.
So that's what the question is. The question is, if your man wanted you to lose X amount of weight, would you do it?
Yeah,
or would you break up with him?
If it's my husband, I'm gonna do it. But if it's my boyfriend, he doesn't check one of my boxes because he lacks.
I like that answer.
He lacks emotional intelligence for me because he should know, like.
You should know what?
He should know how to speak to me. Wait. Yeah. He should know how to speak to me. So he could just be like, baby, like, I see forever with you. I just want you to be as healthy as you possibly can be. Like, maybe something like that.
So if he said it nicer than you would.
But that part don't really make sense because you said if he's your boyfriend, you wouldn't. But he's your husband, you would.
If he's my boyfriend, I have time to decide. But if he's my husband, it's for better or for worse.
Okay, that makes sense. Because if he's your boyfriend, I would say that if you want him to be your husband, that should be a motivation to do it.
Yeah.
So you can get that. So he can get on one knee and propose to you.
Yeah.
He wasn't worth losing the weight. Let's just like tie that.
But the funny thing is this. I'll tell you something, right, Amanda? The funny thing is this. You already said that, you've kind of ripped him on the show. You said that, he was inadequate. He didn't have any money. You said you still loved him and stuff, even without him having money.
I liked him for the right reasons. How about that?
Yeah, but the thing is this. If you actually would have listened to him and started to work on yourself and to lose weight, you probably would have left them anyway because your options would have went up. Mm-hmm. The tier of men that you attract, normally maybe you only attract, these type of tier men. But then you would have elevated your beauty by working out. So you would have attracted higher tier men. So, I mean, if anything, it would have helped you out in all regards anyway. Yeah. That's just me keeping
You would have won in the end anyway.
And then, if he wasn't nothing and you was going to break up with him, you would have won in the end. Though. So put it like this. The only way you win now is by losing 20 pounds. That is true. Let's be honest. Yo, let's be no Fugazee. The only way you win, the get back. The get back for you is you go ahead and lose that 20 pounds.
I mean, he's still liking my posts.
So
like,
what?
My story.
So what?
The
next 20 pounds.
He's like, she lose the weight yet?
Right. So he's probably looking like, oh, this chick's still fat. Like, he's not caring.
The next place he should like is with your weight loss.
The get back, and it's not only to get back on him, it's like for yourself. Like, you lose the 20 pounds, like, you gonna feel so good.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
He's gonna be crying when she sees how good you look. She'll be like, damn. Tell you.
Nah, he ain't gonna be crying. Niggas don't think like that. He gonna be like, I already hit. It don't matter. Niggas don't care. Like, I already beat.
Yeah, that
okay, so we got we got Lady Chan sends in $2. Ask the ladies a female celeb they think is an 8. What's a female celebrity you think is an 8? Let's start with you.
I said Nicki Minaj.
8, okay.
An 8?
Yeah,
like 8. 8 out of 10?
Yeah. Looks only.
Looks only?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a hard one.
Oh my god. Oh, what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. 8. Yeah. What about you?
LMA.
Who?
Yeah,
LMA. She's a singer.
LMA.
Who? LMA.
You know LMA.
She's black. She's
boot up.
LMA.
No,
Ella May.
Ella May? Let me Google this. Ella.
She looks like she could be your sister, Cooley. She got big eyes.
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, right there. Let me see who.
She's cute.
What?
Nah, she's beautiful and she can sing.
Hold up.
Oh my god.
You said an 8?
She's definitely not 8.
Man, I ain't finna. What about you? What's the celeb?
Megan Trainor.
Megan Trainor. Let me Google Megan Trainor.
I like Megan Trainor.
Yeah.
How do you not spell
MEGHAN.
Top.
You're funny.
Wait, this her?
It looks like her a little
Which
bit.
one?
Yeah.
Her face mad weird and boxed. She ain't no 8.
She's not no 8.
She's super
She a
trash.
5.
What's the point of the question?
I don't know. That's the
We
super
ain't
chat
asked
paying
her.
money. We ain't
I
asked
thought it
the
was
question.
in
Ask
somewhere.
us, not you guys.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. We got Dragon Stallion sends in $20. Appreciate the love. He says, for the ladies, considering that 1 out of 3, over 34% of all DNA tests come back as not the biological father, do you think a parenthesis test should paternity test I know a paternity test should be mandatory before signing a child's birth certificate? So do you think a paternity test should be mandatory? And the stats is over 34% of all DNA tests come back not the biological father.
Damn.
So do you think it should be mandatory, a paternity test? Let's start with you.
I don't feel like answering that.
Wait, what? No,
I don't
let's start
feel
with you. Answer the question.
No.
Do you think it should be mandatory? Just yes or no?
No.
Okay, next.
No.
Wait.
Oh my God. I don't feel like answering
But
it.
why no?
Because that's a stupid question. Unless
It's
his,
not a
Wait,
stupid
how is it
question.
stupid if 34% of all?
that's his math though. 'Cause let's say
That's
who
not his
wants
math.
to know
These are
that's
the
true.
statistics.
This happens to guys in
Please.
real life all
No,
the time.
Please.
I'll explain. All women, it's not all women that have babies. That's not the stat. It's only the ones that go for the paternity test. So whatever that number is. So the ones that actually take the paternity test, 34% comes back not the biological father, right? So with that data, which is true, you still think paternity tests shouldn't be mandatory when these women is slurs.
Well, yeah. If you feel like you had a baby with a whore, yeah, take the test.
No, but just in general.
There's no in general.
There is in general.
No, there's
It is
not.
in general.
See, so you don't make the rules. You say so.
Whatever. She said no.
And
What
I didn't
about
make
you?
that-
No.
No. Okay. You don't think it should be mandatory. What about you?
I think yes, but I think why it isn't right now is because who's gonna pay for it? Like,
The man is.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
pay for
it could. I mean, the government.
He don't want to take care of the baby. That means
Yeah,
if
pay
you're not
money
gonna pay
for the Green
test.
New Deal, and it ain't no climate change really happening right now. We ain't suffering. They just be putting money in the weird places. We paying money to a whole other country to
Right.
pay for wars and stuff like that.
so then yeah,
Okay. So yeah, what about you?
I wouldn't say mandatory, but I'd say an option. Like a mandatory option, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it should. Like if I'm married and my husband comes out at me and he says like, "You need a paternity test," I'm gonna be a little offended because I'm like, "We're married." Like I'm very loyal, but like in the case that like maybe this could be an option to make it mandatory. Like if the man says, "I want a paternity test," then yeah, it could be
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't think you want to have a child and then it's like the doctor's like, "Do you want the paternity test?" I feel like that's like
that actually
yeah,
happens.
I think I think it should be mandatory.
Especially if you're like married, like you're trying to enjoy your baby and someone's like, "Do you want to make sure that's yours?"
Yeah, when you think
Yeah,
about
that's
it,
horrible.
like
Yeah, it's like bad timing.
Well, it's more horrible for us men. Imagine paying for a kid that's not yours for
Yeah.
18 plus years. $920 is coming out of your paycheck. $920? That's a lot of money.
it's a whole lot. Like think about it. Thousands of years ago, before we had the technology to check the DNA of the baby of who was the father, if a woman was promiscuous, like bro, and she was sleeping around, no one knows who the father is. Like, and we called, like back in the day, they'll call those women harlots. Like she's a whore, she's for the streets, and those women will be shunned out of the village or out of the community.
I
You know
feel
what
like
I'm
that's
saying?
just having trust issues and being insecure with yourself. Then at that point, if
Wait
you
for
feel
the
like you-
man to do the
yes.
Nah,
You
that's
have-
no,
you
it's not.
have
It's
trust?
knowing. Think about it, right? Real quick. I'll break it down. Quick example. I can smash all 4 of you. Hypothetically, if I smash all 4 of you, everyone knows that I'm the father. I know that I'm the father. You know that I'm the father. If I smash all 4 of you, if you smash all 4 of us, the men in here, we don't know who the father is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if
So
you're in
this
a
is
committed
why-
relationship, there's no smashing all four of everybody.
No. But this is why it's not about like an insecurity. It's like the biological facts of men and women. Like if I go ahead and
Yeah.
head out and be promiscuous, like, and I smash all four of you, as long as y'all not promiscuous, I still know that I'm the father, right? But if y'all promiscuous, we don't know who the father is. So I could be promiscuous. I know I'm the father. If you're promiscuous, we don't know who the father is, and you don't know who the father is. So with that being said, a paternity test should be mandatory because it's like, god dang. Make sense?
Yeah, you make sense. Yeah.
She like, it don't make no sense.
No, you make 100. Yeah, you make sense.
All
I
right.
just don't care because y'all
It
not
just
the one
depends on
getting
the
stuck with child
It just
support.
depends on the situation.
You know, sometimes girls
you don't
get
even have
checked.
kids to say
That's
that.
not the point.
I got kids.
That's
And
not
I'll
the
tell
point.
you.
I know a lot
I
of
got,
It's mandatory.
no, what? All my kids,
Yeah.
I got a paternity test on. That has nothing to do with the woman because my ladies don't cheat. But what I'm saying is, it's like, yeah, like I'm still getting a test. I don't care if
That
she
don't
was in the
make no
house all day and I
sense.
had her trapped in the house. It's my kid. I want to just know. I want to see it. Like, okay,
But if you
yeah,
know
that's
your woman doesn't
funny.
cheat, then why do you need to know?
Still, I
That
still
makes
want to
no
see
sense.
it.
We wanna
The
see
technology
extra
is
That's
here.
fine. Yeah, it's there, but that
Since
just
the technology
makes no
is here, I'm doing it.
That's fine.
Look, I'm
That
sure
makes no
Moses would have did it too if the technology was here. Moses would have been
Ain't
like,
no
"Yeah,
way.
I want to see which one of these."
Matter of
little niggas-"
fact, I got a great example.
Go ahead.
Mary and Joseph. Jesus wasn't even his kid. You know what I'm saying? He should have got a paternity test with her. Cause how you a virgin, you have a kid, and it ain't mine. I would have left Mary.
Yeah, to be honest,
I left her.
to
All
be
right, Kai,
honest,
relax.
Joseph
Cheating on me?
probably
All right, Kai.
thought that she was she.
Yo, he probably did. You're like, oh, what, man? So you a virgin and you having a kid, and it ain't from, and we ain't have sex. We need paternity test. Next question.
Yeah, we got to give it to Joseph though, or we could say that Joseph was the first one to be cucked. It's either that.
Joseph was the first sin.
We wilding now, but that is funny.
Yo, it is, bro.
Nah, shout out to Joseph though, because
Yeah,
he
word.
did hold it down for baby Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
He held it down.
He did.
All right, we got. We wilding right now. We got Angel and Envy sending $5.
What they say?
Okay. Now, ladies, rate the men. Men rate the ladies. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Who my guys is taking home tonight?
Yo, wait, what?
Who you
Who said
taking
that?
home? Angel and Envy.
Let me see if I can see that.
Okay. All right, y'all gotta rate us now. Let's start with you.
You are so
Puny?
bad with names.
What's your name?
Puny Sky.
Okay. Puny Sky. Let's start with you. You gotta rate us from 1 to 10.
Damn, I don't see the question. All right,
Yeah, you do this. You don't got the option to do it. Oh yeah. Oh, you can only see. Oh yeah, you can't see it. But oh yeah, go ahead. Rate us from 1 to 10.
I'll give you a hard 6.5.
Who you rating?
You.
Oh, okay. You got to rate East too.
Dan sucks with the camera.
4.
It's because I'm 5'8", isn't it?
Ego dropped.
No, it didn't. I got plenty of girls that think I'm cute. I do.
He's got a lot
Period,
of
as
chicks
long as
that
you
be
got
thinking
that.
he cute. You probably gonna give me a low rating because I forgot your name, but this only looks. Go ahead. Who you going with first? Ease or
Okay,
me?
E's
Yeah.
a 2. Wait,
Okay. Go ahead.
you the bro, you a 2.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Personality, I'll give you like 8.
Yo, E's top. E's
Yeah,
top
you.
guy, man.
Yeah.
But that's what we're going for.
Huh?
We're going for looks.
Talking about
Oh, for looks. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna keep it
just going
2.
by looks.
And then Cooley, I'll give you a 5.
Okay, average.
Yeah.
What about you?
I feel mean. I don't like being mean.
Oh no, you could be mean.
Yeah,
because
be
we
mean.
gotta reach out to next. So
Yeah, so we get
Yeah, we
real.
gotta rate
We got next.
Wait,
though.
Yo, Nah, don't take the answer now. Don't wait. Ease nothing. No.
I like how you put your fit together.
Oh,
And the gold looks really nice on you.
I'm gonna say 7 and 8.
That was nice.
Yeah.
No, you being that wasn't
Be
honest.
for real. Don't forget, I'm not gonna get offended.
Yeah, give
She
us
just
a real
called me
rating.
too, and I thought it was funny as hell.
That is okay.
No, that's the first number that came to my mind, and that's what I went with.
No, that's honest.
That's honest. Yes.
No, that's
Go with
not
the first answer in your mind. That's the honest answer.
Okay, what about you, Antoinette? Let's see if you could be no Fugazi.
You should do a lie detector test.
We should. We
should.
We got to
On
get one
y'all.
of those.
Cause
You
y'all
have
be
one?
capping.
We don't have one. We can
Oh.
get one now. We can order one.
I'm here
Steve.
for that.
Okay, go ahead, Antoinette.
Steve throwing it ASAP.
Okay,
now.
so both of you are a 10 out of 10 to somebody, but I have
Oh.
a boyfriend, so everybody else ugly but him.
Respect.
Facts.
Okay.
I
Good
respect
answer.
that. I love that answer.
Good
That's
answer.
what my future girl better fucking
Everybody
say.
ugly.
Period.
That's right.
Everybody
Everybody
ugly.
in this room ugly.
Good answer. Okay, we got Oh no, yeah. I'll let Ease. You want to rate the girls? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Shaysha,
Who?
1,
Thank you. The 1 of 1. Period.
1. I'll give you a 4.
Love it.
I'll give you a 6. I'll give Amanda a 6.
If I lose 20 pounds, will I go up a step?
You lose 20 pounds, you go up to an 8.
Wow. Amanda, you're a 10.
Yo,
Just kidding.
I'm going to Planet Fitness right after this.
that's funny. All
I'm bringing
right.
that scale with me too.
We got Andy sends in $10. He
Wait, you
says
didn't rate.
he rates for
He's
me.
trying to
I kind of agree
sneak
with
his
what
way
he
Snake his way
says.
out, right?
Yeah, I kind
He said
of.
he agreed with me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
think
that's fine.
he don't have a mind of his own.
Okay, I rate. So let's do
Asacia.
Asacia. We're gonna do 5, 3, 5, 3.
What the hell was that?
What's if I lose 20 pounds? That was 30
No,
pounds.
that was it. 5 is
Respect.
average, and then anything below 5 is below average. Anything above 5 is above average. Average, below average. That's
What makes a woman below average?
for me?
Yeah, for you.
Let's see here. Body is a huge thing for me. And then face is a huge. Having a good face card. Well, you talking about above average, right? Body is gonna be the.
No,
huge
I said
thing
what
for
makes
me.
a like female below average.
Oh,
So, yeah,
below
so-
average.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we could do below average. Below average would be body, huge thing. And then it would also be face card. But same thing if it's above average. To get above average, is body gotta be like
A T.
body
T.
gotta be body gotta be right. I take care of my body. Body gotta be right. But then it's face card too. Both of them have to be. Yeah, if it's
Aligned.
above average, yeah, line. But and not only that, it could be I mean, hair is another thing. If you know how you take care of yourself, your skin, you know, if you wear too much makeup, it's kind of like that's too
What's under
much.
all of that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of like it natural. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Okay, next chat. We got Andy. He sends in $10. He says, "Is possessiveness healthy for relationships? At the end of the day, no one owns anyone. If my heart is removed, you don't die. I do. Before my heart was truly mine, we only own ourselves." Okay, well, the question is possessiveness healthy for relationships? Let's start with Amanda.
A healthy amount, which could be an extremely subjective number, I think. I feel like you're in a relationship, you are somewhat possessive over the other person, but in a healthy way. Like, if I go to the grocery store and you are upset that I went to the grocery store, that's like an over. It's too much possessiveness.
Well, if you at Target for an hour,
That's a reasonable time.
Honey,
For
I can
Target.
spend hours
for an hour,
at Target.
reasonable time.
Yeah.
If you at Walmart for over an hour, nah, man, you cheating. You cheating if you at Walmart for
You
an
wanna
hour.
be in and
nigga.
out with
We didn't
Walmart.
know where you at, but Target girls walk down the Target aisle forever.
Ever.
It's like, God dang, Target, what you do to these ladies?
Target ain't even that big, bro. How you
Because they
still
put
in
the
there?
Starbucks in there. That's what gets me. Like I have
Because you
to
gotta
get
wait in that
Starbucks.
line, sis.
You
Yeah.
gotta wait in the line, and at some point you have to use the bathroom, and then you gotta try on the clothes, and then there's books, and then oh my god, they have the cute Halloween stuff
Yeah,
out.
just
Like,
at
forget
Target
about
today.
it.
Yeah,
I'm not
she
cheating.
go to
I'm
Target
shopping.
every
Period.
day. Okay, what about
Shopping.
you, Antoinette? So is possessiveness healthy for relationships?
What's your definition of possessiveness?
He didn't really give one. Whatever definition that you think.
Because it could be like unhealthy attachment style, like.
Yeah, it could be a
But
multitude
I do
of
think
things.
that like a man should be kind of possessive with his women.
With his
Like,
woman.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
fair enough. Vice versa, do you think the woman should be possessive with her man? Why you liking girl pics? Stop looking at that chick.
That's possessiveness.
Ugh.
no.
No,
Yeah, I don't care about that.
you don't care about
I
liking.
personally don't care about that.
liking
So what
pics.
do you care about?
Hey man, if you watching right now, keep liking, dog. No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. What about you? What's possessive? Is possessiveness healthy for relationships?
I think to a certain extent, it's a little bit toxic. So I think it helps the relationship
Okay.
little.
It helps on the man's end or on the woman's end?
on both to be possessive with each other. Not too much possessive, but
Okay. I think on the woman's end, possessive.
because you want to know where your man at. Like, where are you at? What are you doing?
Yeah,
No. I'm paying the bills. Know your place. That's where it goes. Know your place. I'm paying the bills. Okay, but I think I get what you're saying. But you said both. Okay, what about you, Seisha?
Repeat the question.
Is possessiveness healthy for relationships?
I don't think so. No, because at the end of the day, I saw this post, right? And it was like the only thing separating your birth date to your death date is
Yeah.
a little dash, right? I want to live my life. I want to do what I want to do. At the same time, like, you know, taking care of my man, vice versa.
Yeah.
But if you're too possessive, you're too like clingy, you're too I can't get down with that because I want to, you know, be free. We both can be free because we have all this life to live. So being too possessive is too toxic.
Okay, being too possessive is toxic. Okay, fair enough. I think, you know, the man, you know, men naturally, we lead the relationship, which means that we should have a degree of authority over the relationship since we're responsible for leading the relationship. So a degree of possessiveness is natural for a man. That's totally fine. For the woman, it's kind of like, what are you really possessive over? But yeah, we got Holiday Tone sends in $2. Bear Belly's man tried to get her fit and she left.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she left. Sky Wildin. Angel Greg sends in $2. I feel sorry for the sons these women might have.
Why did they say that?
I'm not sure. That's what he said. He sent in $2 for it too.
My son is
He
amazing.
also sends in $5 and says they are describing their dad in many ways and won't account that it's because that man had value, money wasn't needed to make unless their mom's a 304. Okay, let me see. They are describing their dad in many ways and won't account that it's because that the man had value, money, and he also wasn't needed to make unless the mom's okay, that's not needed to make unless the mom's a 3 or 4. I don't really, you get what he's talking about? This nigga, he's in the comments, bro. Nigga, why you commenting back, nigga? Read the chat. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Angel. What do you think he's saying right there? This is not a question. He's just.
That is because of
If you don't
they
get
didn't have.
Well,
'cause
what topic
look,
was it to?
Oh, a question. What you talking about? What Angel Greg said,
This one.
and won't account that it's because that the man had value, money wasn't needed to make, unless their mom's a 3 or 4.
If you don't get it, he don't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
I don't
know.
get it.
Angel, clarify in the regular comments. You don't got to send in another super chat. Steve is going to look at the regular comments, clarify what you're talking about. We got Shantae sends in $5. Question for the guys. What can a woman do physically to make herself a 9 or 10?
I'll go
In
first.
most men's eyes, okay, in most men's eyes, what can a woman do to make her a 9 or 10? Since you say men only care about beauty, that's not what we only care about.
what you're gonna
Beauty
say.
is what we prioritize, right? That's just a priority for us. For women, having a guy being very attractive, that isn't a priority. If he's a 5 but he's super funny like she said, he qualifies. If he's a 5 and he can make money and he's masculine and protect and provide, I'm sure that man would probably qualify, right? For you ladies. Yeah, so that's how it normally goes. So yeah, go ahead, answer. So what can a woman work on physically to make her a 9 or 10?
Well, if the guy's not attracted to her at all, there's nothing she can do. I mean, she can make her body look better, but that's about it. You know what I mean? That's not going to make her a 9 or a 10, because what makes you a 9 or a 10 is you look good from head to toe. You know, if the guy finds her attractive already, but she might need to lose 20 pounds, or, you know, or maybe her hair isn't right, or maybe she doesn't groom herself to the best of her ability, then if she does groom herself to the best abilities and lose 20 pounds, you know, then she could become a 9 or 10 in his eyes. But if the guy is already not attracted to you, there's nothing you can do. You could get a BBL and big tits, he'll smash, but he's not going to want to be seen with you. So it all depends on that guy, in all honesty.
I'll answer it. Generally, man, women can be a 9 or a 10. That's very high. But they can definitely increase their beauty by going to the gym. And also, physically, yeah, if you increase your... I'll also say this. It's kind of rare to say, but I'll say that if a woman, yeah, she can increase her physical attributes. But, yo, if she's very feminine, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That you look a little bit better when you soft-spoken and you feminine and you know, submissive and stuff like that. I mean, we don't really like to talk about it because, you know, we look at, you know, fall in love with our eyes. But in the long run, like if you are feminine and showing those feminine characteristic traits, you will look a little bit better than that chick that's rambunctious and loud and annoying. Yeah. So, yeah, we can say that too.
For me, I gotta like your face.
Yeah, you gotta have...
I gotta like your face.
Yeah,
because if I'm gonna wake up to you every morning without any makeup,
and you look like a gremlin,
that's not happening.
We can't have that. But yeah, hit the gym. That's the most thing. So
yeah.
All right, cool. We got Holiday Tones and $5. He said, if women want, and I'm gonna get through these super chats real quick because we got a lot. I'm gonna run through them. Then we're gonna get to y'all questions. Then we're gonna wrap up. We got Holiday Tone says, if women want to be wives, why do most of you say that you won't act like one until you get the ring/wedding? Peace to the gods on the couch and the chat. Okay, peace to you, bro. All right, so let's start with you, Internet. So if women in general, if women want to be wives, why do most women say that you won't act like a wife until you get a ring? So if you want to be a wife, why don't you act like a wife to get that ring? Why do you think generally most women operate like that?
I don't know. I can't relate. But women can decide, and men could decide too what they're willing to deal with. So I don't know. Everything depends. All of these questions depend on like a specific situation. So it's really
just like, in general though. Like I'm sure you hear like women like you know, they express themselves on TikTok and social media, and they like, you know, oh, like I want to be a wife, but they're not acquiescing their behaviors to be a wife, to get the ring from the man. They're just still going to the club, still on a stripper pole, still doing OnlyFans, still, you know what I mean, posting thirst traps, but they claiming they want to be a wife. You know what I'm saying? So generally speaking, why do you think women do that when they claim that they want to be a wife?
They shouldn't.
Okay, they shouldn't. Fair enough. But why do you think they do? Do you like, what's the psychology behind it? Any thoughts on that, of why they do that?
Because they don't know how to be a wife.
Okay, fair enough.
Or maybe that's not really what they want at that time.
Okay, fair enough. Let me fix your mic up real quick. Put it like that. Okay. Go ahead, Amanda. Your turn. Why do you think why do you think women let's see here, let's just read it again from what he said. Why do you think most women want to be a wife, but they don't act like a wife? They only say that they're going to act like a wife when a man gives them a ring, instead of acting like a wife before the man gives them the ring so they can get the ring?
I'm gonna go with probably having bad experiences. I feel like
Okay.
there are times, personally myself, and I know you should go into every relationship like you haven't had a bad experience. It's not good to reflect, but like I've gone all out for guys that clearly didn't deserve it, or I didn't realize that till the end, right? I acted like wifey. So I feel like maybe it's not so much that they don't want to act like a wife, but maybe they want to give it some time till they start acting like that to see if the guy is worth that kind of time and energy.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to do, this is a personal opinion, you don't want to do wifey material stuff on the girlfriend price tag, because you might be selling, that person may not actually deserve it. So
Do you think that's good that women operate like that?
I feel like it's good given a time period, right? I think there's a time where you got to make sure that this person is worth putting all of that kind of energy for. Eventually, yeah, you should, when you get closer and you develop a better relationship, yeah, you should both be, if you're both of your mindsets are getting married, that's how you should end up like acting like.
Got it.
But maybe like in the beginning, you don't.
Let's use the same logic, but let's put it on a man, right? Because you would agree that women grant access to sex and men grant access to marriage, right? You don't get a marriage unless a man gives you marriage. A man doesn't get sex unless you give him sex, right? So let's just say if a man adopted what you said and he was trying to get the thing that you have that you grant access to, which is sex. So he's like, I'm not really gonna, try my hardest and do the best I can, even though he wants sex. Wouldn't you think that would decrease his chances of getting sex?
It's not about, I think you should always try your best, but trying your best might mean different things at different points in the relationship, right?
No.
For what? For getting sex?
Think about it. No, think about it, right? That doesn't make sense. So let's just make the logical 1, 2, 3 step. Women grant access to sex. Forget about relationships right now. I'm going to talk about the man so you can understand. Women grant access to sex. And let's just use your logic of what you're saying, right? You're saying that, women should, kind of, play her position properly and kind of withhold from giving so much so she can make sure it's the right man, right? That's pretty much what you're saying. So,
what are you withholding? That's what
you said. You said that she shouldn't give her all because she should wait until that he's the right man to marry.
I'll change that a little bit. I'll change what I'm trying to say a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I've had experiences where I was putting in my 100% and the guy wasn't, right? I was acting like wifey. He wasn't acting like a husband material, right? And that's my fault I decided to be in a relationship and I didn't leave when I should have left.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
We're talking about the opposite of that. When, in general, when women want a marriage, but they act like they're only, when women want a marriage, but they're not going to, but they act like they don't want a marriage.
What are they specifically doing? That's, I think, what do you mean?
What's
they're
not
acting like?
They're saying that they're only going to act like a wife until they get the ring. Right? So they're not acting like a wife.
You should always be putting in your 100%. You should be acting like the best version of yourself from the beginning till the end.
Got it. Okay, there we go. That's the answer.
What I'm saying is you want to protect yourself to a point where you're giving that kind of energy to the right person. In the beginning, it's kind of hard because you're all lovey-dovey and all that stuff, but some people change, or like you see the real person eventually, like a couple months in, they start acting
Let me ask you
different.
a question.
These are based off of my experiences,
I got
too.
it. So I'm going to put some in there, though. All right, so you said that, a woman should, wait to give an 100% so until she knows that, she's dating the right person. Should a woman wait? Like, say if the woman already gave up sex, it's already a sexual relationship. Yeah. Should she still be waiting to give 100%?
If you've already had sex.
They already had sex. Now, should
should be giving your 100%.
After, like, she already had sex, should she be giving her 100%? The things I would
do as a wife are different than what I'm going to do as a situationship, right? How I'm going to act. The development of the relationship makes you act a certain way.
Yeah, got it. Remember, though, this is for she wants to be a wife.
Then you got to act like a wife.
That's what we saying. Yeah, hey, that's what I'm trying to say.
Like I said, what I'm saying is at the same time, you also...
You keep contradicting yourself. Like you saying this, but then you're going back.
Now you know how my mind works.
Yeah.
That's how most women.
Yeah,
mind
we
works,
know you was putting your
unfortunately.
ex through hell. You talking about he was putting you through hell. That he was putting that nigga through hell. But anyways,
You
all
got
right,
the
fair
whole
enough.
question.
All right. Anyways, let's move it on.
You guys
I'm
are
a very it depends kind of person. That's how I think. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what is the specific situation?
Well, no, you answered it, but then you kept going back because you started putting like more details into
Because I'm
things.
thinking.
Go ahead, answer that.
Sometimes I'll think more and I'll be like,
funny.
wait, no. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you guys are asking some serious questions that I've never thought about before. So maybe I
Fair
start
enough.
answering it and then I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's okay.
wait, no. Like, you know.
It's totally okay. But go ahead. What you want to say, answer that?
Yeah, no, I went through the same thing when he
Yeah.
asked me, but it doesn't really depend on who the man is being or even being in a relationship. If you want to be a wife, you're gonna act like a wife before you even have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
So-
true. You gonna act like a wife.
it shouldn't depend on anybody else. It's you.
Yeah.
True. Good answer. Did we go around the poll panel with this already?
No, but I think we don't
forgot.
need to. Like that's
don't need to.
good.
They
no,
answered it.
they good.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. All right, Chris Butler, $5. Question to the women: would you take your husband's last name? Bad one. Okay, your husband's last name, like it's a bad one. It's a bad last name. If not, why would the man you want marry you? Wait, what? Would you take your husband's last name? Bad one.
If they had a bad last name, would you take it?
So if they had a bad last name, would you take it? But if not, why should the man you want marry you? Okay. If the man had a bad last name, would you take his last name?
Yeah, I'm not marrying you for your last name.
What
Yeah.
you gonna still take his last name though? Okay.
Yeah.
What if it's like
Two shit.
I say shit too shit. Like
all right, fair enough. You
I would take his last name.
you gonna take his last name? You
I would.
okay? You
I mean,
Oh my
I'm gonna be making fun of that last name for last name
You
for
gotta
all
rock it.
eternity.
Two shit.
listen.
gotta
Because I
rock
have
it.
friends who are dating guys with really bad last names, and I'm like,
First names, like
first names, last names,
Yeah.
and I'm just
Okay.
like, whoo, that when you got to write your checkbook, you got to look at that. Your license, you got to look at
We
that.
got Holiday Tone. Sends in $2. He says Beer Belly 3. Oh, he's rating the girls on the panel. Beer Belly 3. Plan B Skittles 4. Trini.
Cooley.
Trinidadian, you're a 4.
He probably
No,
goes to-
Trinidadian, you're a 3.
Yo.
And then he says Boring Girl 3.5.
Can we see
I'll
what
be
this
that.
man looks
He
like?
said
Because he's not
Plan B
even.
Skittles.
Skittles is killing me, bro.
Yeah,
Plan B
Plan B
Skittles.
Plan B
So
Skittles
bad.
is
I
funny.
probably
Yeah,
said
that-
like, okay, can we please?
why you do the hand gesture?
I probably took a good like 5.
No, you said
No,
you said 2 hands. Stop
because
lying.
y'all were like
Nah,
peer
you see-
pressure me to answer the question.
Nah, you took
I didn't
11.
take more than
How old are
no,
you,
I did
12?
not.
Peer pressure me to answer the question. Yo, go.
Because you know how long ago that was?
All
That
right.
was like 3-4 years
Fair
ago.
enough.
Who remembers?
We
Yeah.
got My
God.
Soap sends in $5. With 74.5% of U.S. adult males obese, knowing that fat cells produce estrogen, have you noticed an increase in male neuroticism? Okay. Yeah, man. I would say. Well, is this for the ladies? I don't know if this is just in general. I guess we can answer this. I mean, I would say, yeah, man. With those stats, yeah, bro. Guys that are obese and fat, they do produce more estrogen. It does make you more lackadaisical. It does make you less assertive, less dominant. It lowers your testosterone 100%. As far as neurotic, yeah, I mean, do they feel more negative emotions? I'm sure if I was fat and obese, I'll be negative all the time. I'll always look at the glass half empty because I'm big. You know what I mean? The world don't respect the big man. The world don't respect the broke man. Really, it's the world don't respect the broke man. If you broke and big as a man, god dang. It's real bad. Because you think about Fat Joe, Rick Ross. Them niggas big, but they rich. They get respect. So, but yeah, man, you got guys, if you overweight, man, get in the gym. We got Omni Design Studio sends in $5. Amanda like bear bellies. Amanda, I like bear bellies. Hit me up. LOL.
Oh man,
What are his
Is he
intentions?
So
bringing
it's
the
a guy.
beer?
He likes bear bellies. So he says, Amanda, I like bear bellies. Hit him up.
I like that.
Okay, slide in her DMs. You want to shout out your Instagram?
Amanda Grace Ward.
Or slide in the DMs, bro. Maybe you have a chance. We got Lord Geotron sends in $5. Hey, yo, real talk. It's Labor Day weekend and ain't nobody live right now except No Fugazee podcast.
Woo.
And that's a fact, bro. You guys are the type of guys that chase bread. Man, it's this normal scheduled programming for us, man. We do this every Friday, bro.
Facts.
I took a vacation last Friday, so we didn't do it last Friday, but I'm back.
Taking one next month.
I am back. We got Andrew Gregson's and $5. Money does the same to y'all. Hard to see the value of a husband and father like your own when you only equal financial equity. Okay, I get what you're saying. Lou sends in $2. Why wait until you're married to have why wait until you're married to behave like a wife? Okay, they just answered that from someone else. King Adams sends in $5. Women who are against mandatory DNA tests are red flags. Full stop. Pay attention, fellas. We got Brian Shelton sends in $20. He says the girl with the white shirt must get down in the streets. This one, she has. Okay, the girl in a white shirt
Not too much.
must get down in the streets since she has or with DNA.
What?
Since she has a problem with DNA? Okay, I guess that's what you're saying. Okay, since she has a problem with the DNA testing. Wait, who had the problem with the DNA testing? It was you? Did you say that it shouldn't be mandatory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's what he's probably... What did you say? You said that...
Yeah.
You
I just said who's going to pay for it.
Oh,
And then
okay.
you said the government, and it makes total sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it should
yeah.
be mandatory.
So he is talking about you. I wanted to make sure it is talking about the right person. Okay, where we at? We got Lady Chances and $2. Cooley, thank you for telling the truth. Ratings. Yeah, I got you. We got Leo One Don says in $2. Feminine traits lift the front end. What?
Lift the front end piece.
Feminine traits lift the front end piece. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, feminine traits. I ain't gonna hold you. Feminine traits. Yeah, it do. It
do, bro.
It definitely do. The chick is feminine. Yeah, it do. Leo One Don sends $5. They feel entitled. They think a ring is given and not earned. They think they are the prize.
Yeah, that's a good question. Y'all think got a prize? Who's the prize in the relationship, man or the woman? Be honest. What y'all think?
I think having a happy relationship
That's
is
not-
the prize.
Who do you guys think is the prize in a relationship, a man or the woman?
Start with you.
I think both.
Think both?
Prize.
If you gotta
Yeah.
if you gotta pick one, gun to your head, gotta pick one.
The woman,
Okay.
woman? Okay.
What about you? Oh, wait. Why?
because men need sex.
Okay. What about you? Wait. Men need sex. Women. You said that because men need sex. Women need protection
Right.
Yeah.
and
Also,
providing.
their children.
Yeah, but say if it ain't no kids, it's only a man and a woman, right? In a world,
Right.
the man don't need sex, but the woman needs protection. The man wants sex to procreate, and the only need would be to procreate. But does he need it? No, he wants sex, but the woman needs protection and providing. If not, the woman will be eaten by the lions, tigers, and bears, and she wouldn't have the ability to go out there and gather enough calories for her to survive like the man can.
Who going hunting?
The man is going hunting. So the woman
So
needs a
then where
man
the
for
prize?
protection and providing.
He's going to ShopRite?
Where the prize?
No.
What do you mean hunt? Like,
Women are the prize.
But dude, does that make sense?
I think women are the prize because men are hunters.
Everything I said went in one ear and out the other. She was like, wait, what? Protection? What are you talking about?
I don't care about none of
I
that.
don't care about none of that. All right, what about you? Women are the prize?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like you said, they're going hunting, they're going shopping, they're looking for their prize, and
No, that's not what I said.
Women go food shopping.
Definitely not what he said.
That's not what I said. I'll say it again. I said that. She said that. Well, women are the prize because men want sex.
No,
No,
she said men
yeah.
need sex.
You said that men. Yeah, you said that women are the prize because men need sex. I said that. Well, no, we don't need sex. We want sex. I said that men are the prize because women need protection and provisioning. So, with that being said, I use the examples of if you don't have, if it's only a woman and a man, and if the man isn't there to protect the woman, nature will kill the woman.
I get
Right?
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So men are the prize. You wouldn't say that? No?
No.
All right. Whatever. What about Antoinette? What about you? Who's the prize?
I think women. But hear me out. Okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
For me, like my man, like he's my prize, right? But I mean, to him, one, like a lot more people competed for me than him. Like it's just how it is. Like women, we attract all the men easily. Like you said, there has to be like a certain
So you
standard
said
for
a
a
lot.
man.
So you said that you're
So-
the prize because a
the
lot more
options.
people
Like, there-
competed for you, meaning that you have more options.
Yes.
Got you. I would say that since sex is the most ultimate form of submission and you having sex with your man and only your man, right? And you chose him, put it like this. Not only that, you said that you're the prize because you have more options. Got it.
One of the reasons.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
one of the reasons. Out of all those options that you had, you chose him. He's the prize.
No, but that's why-
Bingo.
Don DeMarco. Pass that, bro.
I led with he is my prize.
No, that what?
he- no,
Listen.
he is
you
my
had-
prize.
Think about the logic, right?
You made me pick. Like I wouldn't have picked if
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
know, but look,
make
just
me.
think about this logic. You just said that you're the prizes because you had all these options.
No,
right?
no.
And he doesn't have a whole lot of options to choose from. So with that logic means that you had all of these options and you chose him. So he's the prize. Like he ain't have a lot of options and
Can
he
I
just
finish?
look, think about this. He ain't have a lot of options. He just took what he can get. So who's to say it's just like if he had a whole lot of options, you maybe not even would have been his first option. Oh, a nigga spitting. I'm wilding right now, but yeah.
Yeah, you are. you 100% are.
I'm wilding right now, but does that make sense?
Yeah, but I wasn't finished. Okay.
Go ahead, sure.
Men go through a lot more for their woman. Okay, like you guys by yourself, okay, cool. You guys can provide protect yourselves, all that.
Yeah.
But to take on the responsibility, like to want to take on the responsibility of being with a woman and then
Taking care of her.
at that point she's your responsibility. So like you would want it. Like you guys just I feel like do a lot more.
I see what you're saying. So you said that men, like, they're protecting him, they're sacrificing their time and energy to literally give this woman a comfortable life, like
Yes.
protecting and
So you
providing.
guys have to
therefore,
view-
since the man is doing so much more for the woman, it's like, and she's doing less, that means that she's
It's not doing less. Is you guys are choosing to take on a lot more responsibility for your woman and to start a family and all that stuff. I just feel like
okay.
I just feel like that
I would still use that same
that
logic the
deserves
same
a
way back,
prize.
right? So look, you said that. Oh, we do this a lot. It
Yeah.
is you. Well, it's this question.
I'm not
This
taking
question
it
is famous.
personal.
Yeah, don't take anything personal. But we just doing a logic test, right? So you said that the man does a whole lot, for the relationship and for the woman. And it's not saying that the woman does less, but he does a whole lot. He has to protect and provide. That's a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't you say that since it's all this stuff that he's doing for the relationship, that he has more value, which means that he's the prize? Because think about it. If the man didn't do all of those things, you wouldn't even be attracted to him. So that means that the man that is doing all of those things, meaning that he's competent and accomplished and he can provide you a comfortable life, that means that, well, he had to earn his value, right? So wouldn't, like, you're born with your value. Men don't expect much from women. Men's standards is much lower. Women have higher standards, which means that we have to go out there and earn our value. You are just born with your value. So since we have to earn it, doesn't that mean that we are the prize since we earned it and you were just born like that because we don't have a lot of standards?
Well, you guys are men. So,
Yeah.
like, it's expected of you.
Got it. Oh, fair enough.
And
Fair enough.
I don't know. We're like your prized possessions. I don't know.
What about you, Amanda?
No
Who's
pressure.
the prize?
I
Man
think
or the
God
woman?
is the prize.
Oh God.
Ooh,
Safest answer.
ooh.
Come
That is the
on.
safest
God is
there.
the prize. I'm
He
gonna
wasn't
leave
the,
it at
he wasn't
that.
the option.
He's not the
Amanda.
option. You know, God
I
is
made
the
my own
prize.
option. I like making my own rules.
Just
I
choose
made my-
one. Who's the
No,
prize?
I'm saying God.
There's no right or wrong answer, really.
Fugazee. I'm saying God.
It's just man or woman.
Fugazee.
Choose one.
Choose between a man or a woman. Who's the
No.
prize?
I
The
said my
first thing that
answer.
pops in your head, right? What's the first?
She thought woman, bro.
The only reason I thought woman first.
The only reason I thought women first. Sure,
Because
let's hear
when
your
I think
reason.
of a prize, I think of like a pretty trophy, and I feel like women do
Yeah.
a lot more maintenance, like with the hair and the makeup and the clothes and all that stuff. So with
So women doing a lot more maintenance. So you mean to tell me that is way more than a man going out into the world, making money, which is not easy to do.
I make money.
Men are copycats now. They
You
want to
know,
get their nails
Let's
done.
just do it this way. Who has more respect? Who has more value? The trust fund baby or the self-earned millionaire? Who do you think has more value?
Self-earned millionaire.
Self-earned millionaire. And guess what? Men are the self-earned millionaire because we have to earn our value to be attracted to all of you ladies. You don't have to do anything to be attractive.
Just
you
exist.
just
What?
exist.
You
exist.
just told me to lose
Hell
20
no.
pounds and I don't have to do anything to be
but you
attractive.
still,
Dude, just
you
say you
still
like
have
your
guys in
beer
your
bellies.
DMs. A guy,
He
listen,
literally just say you
a
like-
dude sent them money to say, "Oh, I like beer bellies." That means that you don't have to do anything and you have
I want to point
options.
out with all these comments about my beer belly that I have a 10 out of 10 guy in my phone right now.
You know
wanting
that.
me to hang out,
We know that.
saying that he loves my body. So
we know because another guy just said it too on
Look,
here.
you're proving our point. This is what we're saying, right?
So
Us-
I'm the prize.
That was sort
no,
of my
listen.
point, but okay. I said that was sort of my point too, but
You proven our point. Y'all just mentioned, the self-earned millionaire would have more value than the
Trust fund
fund baby. We're saying that men are the trust fund babies because we have to earn our value to be attracted to women. If we're not in a gym, not competent, not confident, then guess what? We're really not gonna have any options. Girls aren't gonna be attracted to us. Fair enough? Like if a guy's in his mom's basement eating snacks all day, and has no ambition and doesn't have a job, all of you ladies wouldn't date him, and you would advise your friends not to date him either. True. But if a woman lives at home with her mom, she eating snacks all day, really not doing nothing with her life, and she doesn't have a job, a car, or anything, and she's in debt, but if she's just a bit attractive and has a beer belly, a nigga, like she said, oh, I have a guy that's a 9 that's literally my phone. Dude is sending in money and saying that they still want her beer belly. So that tells you that men's standards are lower, so y'all really not the prize because we don't want a whole lot from you. Your standards are higher, so when we meet them standards, my nigga, we the prize.
I feel like a real wife is a prize. I'm sorry, but sometimes
She
a
done
man
off that
no,
damn
but
thing.
sometimes a
wanted to say
man
both.
might not be worth $1 million when you meet him.
Not all men are.
But with a prize by
But we
his
not.
side, he will
Oh, no, that's
achieve
damn-
whatever.
That's not true.
Like
That's not true.
I'm starting to
No?
get a headache.
why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
We'll just
Like
Leave it alone.
Women don't build men, and they don't really want to build
reason-
a man.
the reason why it's not-
why it's like
do,
women
though.
kind of wait at the finish line and like smash
Yeah.
the winners. You
We
don't
have
really want
tried.
to. Yeah, you tried to
starts
build
with
a
their
man, but
mother.
you don't want to build a man. Like if you had a choice, you would prefer a man that's already built.
Yeah, but a female is building a man, the mother and the father,
How is she building a man?
by being a mother.
To the
By
kids,
catering.
not to the father.
talking
Okay,
about
but you go
girlfriend
from
and
a kid
boyfriend.
to a
Because no, hold on,
man.
stop. Because she said that a man could be nothing.
kid to a boy to a man.
Listen, she said, Antoinette said that a man could be nothing, but as soon as he has a pretty girl by his side, he's automatically a somebody.
No, I don't agree
That-
with
and
that.
that's
no,
not true.
that's not even
No,
what I
that's not what
said.
she said.
Yeah,
What she
that's
said?
not even what I said.
You said a woman
She
is a
said, no,
trophy.
she said that a man with a pretty girl by her side that can elevate
even
the man, that
pretty.
can motivate. Not even pretty. You just said a wife.
Yeah,
by
like
his
a actual,
side.
like a wife.
Yeah.
Somebody.
That's
Okay.
good. The Bible says that when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. True in the sense of, yeah, like, you know, companionship is good, marriage is good. We're not knocking that, right? We're not knocking women. You know, women are beautiful, right? You're great, but we're just saying that's the prize, and we're speaking about it logically. But truthfully, there's really no right or wrong answer. But yeah, it's really no right or wrong answer.
Yeah.
If-
We were trying to
it
say
isn't
both.
difficult, but I could still defeat all of y'all points with logic. So if we speaking, I mean, kind of, dang, niggas is the prize, man. What I'm talking about, yeah, we the prize, bro. When a man works on himself, he is the prize. Let's just be honest. Like, history tells you that all the kings and sultan have many wives. Like, they had hundreds of wives. How many wives did King Solomon have? 1,000?
Something like that.
Something
He had a
like
lot.
that.
He had a
I
whole
don't know. He
lot.
had a lot. Like, and beauty is common, but a man that has the ability to, like, a masculine, dominant, assertive, and ambitious man that accomplish things, that's rare. Only 20% of the population makes $100,000 a year. So even if the man makes $100,000 a year, he's in the 20%. Only 15% or 10% of the population, I think it's 15% of the population are 6 foot or above. I'm 6'4", make well over $100,000 a year. I'm in the top 1%. So it's like when you look at it, but guess what? Beauty, because we only care about beauty. You could line up. I could find a lot of beautiful girls. It's
And-
hard for a woman to find a lot of me. It's gonna be a small percentage.
That's why you women dress up nicely and look the best you can, because you want to attract the top tier guy that can take care of you. That's what makes us the prize.
I make over 100,000 as well.
Period.
But
Okay.
guess what? We don't care about your 100,000.
So
You
that-
care about
your
my
money. Your
100,000.
money doesn't make your value high or no. Okay, so let me ask you this: in a relationship, right? Would you want your man to pay the majority of the bills, if not all?
Doesn't have to pay all, but the majority. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now,
That
when
answers
you
your
guys,
question.
When you guys go on dates, do you expect him to pay majority of the
He is
time?
man.
So why should we care if you make $100,000 a year if we're not benefiting from your money? You don't plan on taking
What do you
paying
say?
the majority of the bills. You don't plan on paying for the dates. You don't plan on if I'm sick for a month, if I'm sick for a year or 2 years, you're not gonna pay for the bills for a year or 2 years till I get back on my feet. So why should we care if you have $100,000 if you make $100,000 a year?
Why would
Well, that's
it
an
depend on
extreme
the-
if you're sick. But
Yeah,
we're
that's
saying
extreme.
that a quick analogy is normally when you're in a relationship with a man, your money is your money, and the man's money is your money too. Like, a man doesn't look at the woman's money as his money. You know what I'm saying? If the woman has money, that's her money. Like, a real masculine man isn't like looking like, okay, you making bread? Like, okay, pitching over here. Like, it's like, all right, cool, that's your bread. We don't really care about that.
Because we know y'all don't want to give it to us any
Yeah,
fucking way.
like, your money doesn't make you more attractive,
I
but
feel like
our
it
money
depends on
makes
the
us more
person
attractive.
you're
No, it
with.
doesn't. Because the majority of women want men to pay the majority of the bills, which men don't have a problem doing, because when we love a woman and when we make when we make a good amount of money, we automatically want to take care of y'all. You know what I'm saying? When a woman has her own money and makes a lot of it, she doesn't automatically want to take care of a man.
Listen, when a woman makes her own money, she wants independence. When a man making his own money, he's looking for people that, you know, dependence. Like, okay, I can have a family and I can have a wife and children. When a woman is making money, she like, hot girl summer, I'm single. That's how it works.
That is not true.
Boss babe,
you
I don't need no
look at
man.
it. Like, most women that are making Oprah Winfrey is a billionaire and she's single, bro.
And she ain't looking to take care of no man that'll make less than her.
And
She
not
wasn't
only,
always single.
So
but the reason why she's single now is because no one qualifies for Oprah. One, guys don't want her because the guys don't really. She's not that beautiful, right?
No.
And then not only that, she's hypergamous. All women are hypergamous, but most women want a man that's doing better than them financially. Like, if you had to choose, if we're being honest, like, put it like this:
Oprah has all that money. She could.
I'll marry a chick that work at McDonald's.
Same.
It don't matter,
Well,
right?
nah, well, it would
like,
be-
my girl don't work at all. No one cares about finances. She has no job. No job. I pay for everything. Life is good for her. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be like that with you. If you had a man and he wasn't working, you'd be like, you better get that job. That Trinidad to come out. What? What do they say in Trinidad? It's not blood clots, but that's Jamaicans. What Trinidad is it?
No.
God dang. What?
They speak patois, but it's just a higher pitch.
Okay, fair. All right, whatever. We beat this question. Ladies, any takes? No?
I have a question.
Sure, go.
Okay, so being like the head of household, right? I pay my own bills. I take care of me and my son. How do I allow a man in my life when I already take care of all of that? Because that is a problem. Like, that's probably why I am single for so many years, because I've had a man that wanted to come in and provide, but I'm already so used to doing all that by myself.
Being self-sufficient is a normal thing. I think all human beings, you're an adult. You should be self-sufficient. You should, as a woman, be able to be self-sufficient and pay all of your bills and take care of yourself and anything that you have going on. That doesn't mean that... I wouldn't say that that's the reason why you're pushing a man away that wants to come in and take care of you. That isn't the reason why. I would say that influence creates thinking creates behavior. So I would say that most women was influenced by the feminist movement to think that really they don't need a man, and they exclude and move away from gender roles. So they think that, oh, I'm fine all by myself. I could do bad all by myself. So when you meet a man, that aura, and because you think a certain way, guess what? Your behaviors is going to be a certain way. So I would say that's the reason why normally you would push a man away, or the man that does come around like that, he would push himself away or move away from you because it's just like, dang, why is she so independent? It's the thinking. What you think, you tend to behave.
You understand?
Act out.
You understand? When a man likes you, he wants to take care of you. And if you're not going to let him do it, then why should he stick around? Simple as that.
Man want to be the superhero to your world.
Mm-hmm.
Let that nigga be the superhero and cheer him on the way too. All right, cool. We got let's see here. Yeah, let's read them through. Damn, we got a lot. Bro, they coming in. All right, we're not reading any more chats unless it's 20 and up, because it is I'm gonna get through these, but anything else, it has to be 20 and up because too many chats, and we need to get things moving right along. We got Queen Lala sends in $5. Should a weight cap / limit be mandatory for women who want marriage if women want a man's resources? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's start with Antoinette. So, generally speaking, women, when they get married, they want a man's resources. They're looking for a provider, right? I mean, some women want 50-50, but still 50-50, the man still has to push in. I would say, generally speaking, most women would prefer a man to pay the bulk of the bills or all the bills. So with that being said, since the man's resources is mandatory on his end, but men, what we want beauty, right? And what encompasses beauty is weight. So should it be a weight limit for women if they want marriage, since it is a resource thing, since women want resources?
I think that you should want to be healthy in general. So, like, I don't think that the two have anything to do with each other.
You have a son?
No.
Okay. If you had a son, hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
would you want your son to be with a woman that's obese?
That's not beneficial for my grandkids.
Fair enough. That kind of answers the question. What about you, Amanda?
A weight
Cap. A weight limit. Do you think it should be this is just a hypothetical question too.
No.
And this is a woman that sent this in. No, it shouldn't be a weight limit. Okay, what about you? No? You?
Yes.
You think it should be a weight limit?
Why?
Why?
Because it's not healthy and you want to physically look good.
Okay.
Not only that, but don't you want to live long for your kids? Don't you want to see their grandkids? Don't you want to see your
And then you look
grandkids?
at
Yeah, that's what you
someone
said.
that
You
is
said it's not good
obese.
for...
Yeah.
If you look at someone that is obese, clearly they're not taking care of themselves.
And that's a sign of not loving yourself also. Because think about it, the older you get, the weaker your immune system gets. The older you get, the harder it is to lose weight.
Right.
Yo, they going in.
You know what I mean? So...
okay, we got Brian Shelton sends in $20. He says, Amanda, I don't see Bear Belly on IG. Say your IG again. They want you.
Damn, girl.
Oh, Amanda Grace Ward.
Spell it out.
Amanda, Amanda, Grace, GRACE Ward, WARD.
Okay.
Is there any underscores in that?
No, just Amanda. My full name, Amanda Grace Ward.
All right, bro.
There you go, fellas.
Slide in her DMs, Brian Shelton. Yo, I appreciate the support too, Brian. Shout out to you.
You're welcome.
Brian sends in another $20. He says, women are only the prize to low tier men. Facts. Dallas Made Danny sends in $2. Cooley and Ease, the GOAT. Get at me, baby girl by Ease. Baby girl by Ease. Okay, you. Want to shout out your Instagram? Go ahead in this camera. You don't want
I'm
to?
good. No.
She like, I've been on here 3 times. This is my
Right.
3rd time. Nah, I know. They be flooding.
Yes.
Your DMs was flooded last time, probably, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so she don't want all
I'm
that
good.
attention. She good.
Yeah, if y'all want me, y'all find me.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. Look her up. Do the research. She trying to make it hard out here for y'all.
Yeah, I got my IG. She on my story.
Ease. Oh, Ease. Yo, go to
But my
Ease.
IG ain't even on there. So if they follow me,
You say next I give you
Go
a
to,
2.
go to Ease Instagram.
they don't have.
She on
they,
the.
don't even follow me. So
Oh, so he trying to get his
So
riz up.
Ease said you gotta follow him
Yep.
first.
yeah, man. You got it
Period.
right there.
All right, we got Angel and Envy sends in $5. Play the game with the high value man they're thinking they all deserve, since they want to play Ease like that.
What? How
Okay,
we play
the
Ease?
game. Play the game with the high value man they thinking they all deserve, since they want to play Ease like
So
that.
he said
I
you
think
not
that-
high value man, Ease.
That's not what he's saying.
I think he's talking about. Is that the calculator you talking about, or what type of high value man game? Send just a regular chat. You don't got to send in any more money, but send in a regular chat. Steve, let me know. Angel and Envy.
Oh, he might be talking about.
What's the high value man game?
The levels. I feel like that's what he's talking about.
The levels?
You made
Not-
a short on it.
Huh?
The one we made a short on. No Fugazee Corporation. You
Oh!
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that
I think
one.
That's what he's
talking about.
That would make the most sense.
Okay. Let's see if that's what he's talking about. We could do that.
Yeah. Have him elaborate.
Let them know. Angel and Envy, go ahead and send in just a regular chat and elaborate on that, bro. I got you. All right, we got Brian Shelton again. Yo, man, Brian in here supporting, bro. He in here supporting. He says, Amanda, you still not the prize. Probably to the guy you dumped.
She's not even a prize to him because he kept saying to lose weight.
I don't want to be his prize. I don't want to be his prize.
We got Leo One Don sends in $50. He says, in order to be the man you choose, we have to fall in the ditches and climb out of the trenches. We have to develop grit. We have to overcome adversities. We have to self-improve. We must be charismatic, funny, charming to get your attention. So that means that we're the prize. Okay. He's spitting. That's right. That's facts. We got Brian Shelton. Yo, Brian Shelton, man. Welcome to the pod, bro. He sent in $100. He said, to the ladies, who says to the lady who says she makes 100K. Talking about you. What does that mean? What does it mean that you made 100K? What does that mean to a man?
I don't care what it means to a man. It means something to me.
Okay, it means something to you. Don't you think that's the problem, though?
Because it don't mean anything.
Like, don't you think that's the problem, that you only thinking about yourself? You're not thinking about what men want.
How is that?
Because we telling you that, you know, money don't really matter to a man. There's other things that matter. Money matters to you and a man. Like, attraction isn't symmetrical, it's asymmetrical.
Right.
So what you are attracted to in a man, the man isn't attracted to those same characteristic traits back in you. So it's asymmetrical. So you look for an ambitious, assertive, dominant man that can protect and provide, and that comes with the ability. He can only do that if he has, you know, he's making good finances. So a man that makes 6 figures is like, that's a good man. But a woman that makes 6 figures is like, that doesn't do anything for us.
But
She doesn't do everything for men.
What'd you say?
She does not. Her life is not revolved entirely around what men want. She
We're not
did it
talking
for
about that.
herself.
We're talking about
Exactly.
for what do you want for a man though? Like what does it mean to a man? We know what it means for you. For you it means that okay, you are more self-sufficient and the stresses of life isn't as pressed on you because you have money to afford things and to get yourself out of debt and to live a more comfortable life. We know as a human being, money means a lot for you, but what does it mean to a man?
I don't know.
Her man will be able to,
Fair enough.
like,
To what?
her man will be
We
able
was
to
talking to
rely
her.
on her. Okay, I'm helping her out.
Go ahead.
Her man will be able to rely on her if he don't got it, like you say, if he's sick or whatever the case may be. They can bounce off of each other. That's what a relationship is, right?
She just said that she
No.
wants her man to pay the majority of the bills and the majority of dates. So
Yeah.
how?
So it ain't doing
Oh,
nothing.
well-
And not only that, women, something that's beautiful about women, like
Everything.
I'd rather be prayed to by a woman. I'd rather be nurtured to.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sick, I'm not calling ease.
yeah, don't.
Like
Exactly.
if I'm sick, I want a
Don't call
soft
me.
feminine voice to talk to me and to hug me and
Exactly.
say, "Baby, it's gonna be
She
okay."
can buy you a nurse.
With her money, exactly.
Why
That's-
can't I do all of
That's
that?
why
No,
her
but-
money matters to you. That's why
Yeah,
her
but
money matters to you because she needs
I'm
to call
trying
the
to give
doctor
you
with
the-
her insurance.
But
I'm trying
why
to give
does
you the
your
male's
finances
perspective.
Have to describe who you are as a person,
Well, first.
Because-
We're not saying that.
Yeah.
right?
He will appreciate that she's a hardworking, beautiful woman. There you
But
go.
we don't benefit from
We don't
that. Like
benefit
she
from that.
literally
It's not
just.
all
Yes,
about
y'all
you.
do. Yes, y'all
But
do.
if you're pursuing a
It's all
relationship,
about
yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's
But
all
people
about
should-
you. Like what you just said don't make any sense. You just said
Yeah.
that it's not all about you. Well, it is all about you if that guy is a broken a bum. It's all about you. He don't qualify for you. So it is all about you. And what I'm talking about, like what men want, the thing is this, ladies, not all of y'all, but the reason why the chat is coming up with these questions is because you have a very solipsistic view of the world, which means that you think the world just revolves around you and you only look at what you want. You don't care about what the man wants in you. You know what you want in a man. All of y'all know what you want in a man. You want him tall, you want him this, you want him assertive, you want him dominant, you want him masculine, you want him protect and provide. You know, all of the things that you want in a man. But you don't care about what the man wants in you. And all we saying is we're so simple that a woman making bread, it don't matter.
But that's what I mean. It's not about you.
What?
Her money
No,
is not about
we
you.
do care about what a man wants in us.
We talk about in a
Yeah, we do
relationship.
care.
though.
And
Okay,
that's,
so-
Yeah,
yes,
unique.
You're talking
That's not
about
what we
her
said. We're
money.
saying you guys don't care.
that's what.
I
Look,
don't
that's
think y'all
literally
care.
what
Got
he
it.
just said.
No,
though.
he
He's-
did not.
I don't know, but
Antoinette, what
Take
you
out
thought
the
I
what?
said?
Sugar daddies out your ears. Take him out. Take
Ain't
him out.
no sugar daddies in my ear,
I
please.
want
I
sugar
pay
daddy.
all of my own bills. I take care of
Yeah.
myself.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Ain't no
Antoinette,
sugar
you wanna say
daddies doing
something?
nothing
yeah,
over
no.
here.
If she makes 100,000 a year, there's men who make more than that. That's who that's her demographic. Men who make
There you
way
go.
more than that.
Yeah.
Those are the men.
So they
and-
don't even care about your 100K. Because the men that don't make 100K, you don't care about them. Good point, Antoinette.
You said it, not me.
But you don't, what?
That's a perfect transition. The guy was talking about the male calculator.
Oh, the male
The
calculator.
likelihood of like how that man exists.
Oh, okay. Dane.
Like his, intellect.
Steve, come over here on the computer. Dan still stay on the switchboard. Let's see if you can Google the calculator.
I found it. I found it.
Oh, you found it already.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's see if you can bring it up, and we could go ahead and do it. But while we're doing it, I'll read the super chats, and we'll get to some more stuff. And ladies, we chilling. If y'all got any questions, you could always ask questions. All right, cool. We got Rosie Rock sends in $1. Appreciate the support. We got Rentless Ram sends in $5. Is it happy wife, happy life, or happy spouse, happy house? Also, went to your site, no Fugazee, to buy your glasses. It's down.
I already solved that. He went to the wrong one.
Okay. He said that Steve said that he solved it already.
He told me he good. He
Okay, he's good. You good, bro? You good? Bet. We got Brian Shelton. My man is.
Yo, what you doing?
My man got the bag. He's throwing the bag today. He sends in another $100. He says, to the women that pay all their bills.
I want to hear that.
Yeah, to the women that pay all their bills and and make their own money and want to go 50-50. Okay, so to the woman that pay all their own bills and make all their own money, but they want to go 50-50, how would that work with a guy that makes over 400K? He seems like a gentleman that makes over 400K because he's throwing in the bag. So this sounds like a personal question for him. So let's go ahead and answer this. Let's start with Amanda. So a woman that's self-sufficient and stuff like that, and she's paying all her own bills, but she wants to go 50-50 with a man. How would that work with a guy that makes over 400K?
I mean, if she wants to go 50-50, then yeah, you'll just split the bills 50-50. But with regards to relationships and dating, I feel like you pay your portion of your income. So if you're making a lot of money, yeah, maybe you should be paying more of the stuff. If you're making like no money, you still want to contribute, but I feel like it's more like a proportional thing.
What about you, Antoinette?
I think that he should let her. She'll eventually change her mind.
Good answer, Antoinette. Did your boyfriend coach you before you came on here? He was like, listen, don't say this, say this, don't say that. I know this type of nigga. All right, fair enough. What about you?
Re-ask the question.
I got you. This question is for you. So a woman that is, making money and being self-sufficient, she's making, paying all of her own bills and she makes all of her own money, but she wants a 50-50 relationship. How would that work with a guy that makes over 400K? Like, why would she want to go 50-50 with a guy that's making over 400K?
I mean, she shouldn't, but you can do it.
Yeah.
He makes more money. So how can you go 50-50 with him?
Yeah, like how would it work?
You wouldn't.
Like, that's what we looking for. Got it. Okay, what about you?
I'm gonna work for him.
You gonna work for him? I think the woman should work for the man anyway.
No, so listen, wait, hold on. So I feel as though like I'm not even gonna attract a man like that if I'm not matching that.
See, that's where you're getting it wrong.
That's where you get it
confused. If I do attract a man that's making that much, we're gonna tap in with businesses together and make that much together. Like, we're gonna be on a grind and get to the point where we both have that much money.
So that's the thing. Like, guys don't care about women making a lot of money.
Okay, but they do care about us being business partners with them.
Let's just think about this.
Don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Look, I got you. Now let's think about it logically, right?
Okay.
Let's have a logical conversation. You just said that, if the man is making 400K and, if we work together and then I make 400K, then, we'll both be making 400K. Wouldn't you say that if the man is making 400K and he's not worried about you making money, but you just focus on doing your job, that you can help him if he's working at 90%, you can help him get to 100, 110% by being a nurturing, dutiful, submissive, feminine woman? So I would say that that's what you can truly do to help him, and that 400K would turn into 800K or, $1 million. But, him taking away from his time, doing what he's doing to try to help you do something, that's kind of nonsensical.
That's not what I said.
What you said?
Like working together, not putting into what I got going on. Like we're gonna.
So you meaning that you working for him, not working together.
I mean, it's still nurturing him is kind of working for him, like you just said.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this. When a man puts a woman in position to make a whole lot of money too, the probability goes up for her to cheat on him and leave him, because women are hypergamous. So if he's making 400K and then he puts you in position to make 400K too, you're going to be like, yeah, the grass is greener.
No, I'm not saying separately though.
But also, it's just like when men that get a woman, pay for a woman's BBL. Like, nigga, you just upgraded her sexuality? Bro, she gonna have more options now with her DMs. That's gonna be better options than you. So it's like, it's dumb. It don't really work. Anyways, we got Brian Shelton again. He sends in another $100, bro. Brian Shelton, hit me up on my personal Instagram at CooleyD1007, and you're a supporter. I appreciate the support, and we'll get you involved in the podcast a little bit more, man, and give you some different some perks and stuff like that, because you throw in the bag today, and we appreciate it. He says your 100K don't mean to a guy. like me, nor could keep up or qualify for a guy like me. Facts.
Don't give a fuck.
Told you he's but that's the thing. Like you
Guys
saying
with
that
money,
you don't
that's what
care.
that's how they think, though.
But like think about what you just said. You said that you don't care. But
Because
you
I'm living
wouldn't you
my
say you
own
want a guy
life.
like that? Like let's have a logical conversation.
If he
You
has
do want a
great
guy like that.
personality and a good attitude to be around, yes.
Yes. He makes $100K.
But
Let's
if
just
he's
grant
cocky
all
like
of those
that,
other
no.
things to him. Let's just say that he's charming, he's charismatic, he's kind, he's a
He
good
is
man.
Obviously not.
But let's just say that
just
he
talk-
is
hypothetical,
hypothetically,
hypothetical.
right? And he makes $400K. You said I don't care about that. Well, the thing is, you should care about what the man cares about. We care about what you care about. That he cares about what women care about. That's why that nigga making a $400K, because he know that at the end of the day, his accomplishments and the things that he accomplishes in life, and as he goes up, as he accomplishes things, his value increases. And what comes with that is the ability to be intolerant of females' inadequacies. So he knows as he accomplishes things and becomes more a valuable man, he got more options. So that means that he don't got to tolerate women that broke guys got to tolerate.
Right.
Why tolerate those chicks? My value went up. I can get the bad chicks now. I can get the chicks that's feminine. I don't have to settle for the chicks that's loud and got an attitude and that's annoying. All right, whatever.
You right, Cooley. Yes.
Whatever. Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
Whatever you say.
Yes.
Whatever, bro. All right, y'all don't get it. The Gramble Trippin' sends in $5. Women think that their value is based upon their income and accolades when
They
it
coming
is
at you
not.
hard, girl.
Yeah, they talking about you.
The only reason I said it because
Damn.
you mentioned
You
I make
mentioned
100K.
Because
Like
he
you said that-
it. You said that also, right? Cooley said it.
No. I said I make well over 100K. You said, well, I make 100K too. I'm saying that it don't matter how much money you make to a man.
Right.
And the chat is saying that too. It's literally a dude in here. He makes 400K, and he's saying that. So you got two men, higher tier men that makes bread. That's pretty much telling you we don't care about your money. All right, we got Lil sends in $2, and this is the last super chat as far as anything that's under $20. He says they are so selfish mentally that no matter what men say, whether it's a good man or not, they are just going to repeat the same mindset no matter the bone you trying to throw them. Yeah, I was trying to throw mad bones. All right, ladies. You pulled that up?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you want to do it?
Yeah.
Got it. Let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead and pull it up. And we're going to do her. So this, we're going to do the calculator. This is the first time we're doing this too, but let's get it. All right.
Female delusion.
This is the female delusional calculator, and this is which one is this? Is this the one with the Census Bureau and the CDC one?
Yeah,
Where
I
are they
think so.
pulling it from?
I didn't check exactly. I just tried to get one that didn't have ads on it.
Okay, cool.
Just didn't have
Well,
ads.
this is usually this is one of
I mean, I
the
think
notable
there's-
ones. No, this is a good one. I've seen this one before. This one is ran through the CDC and the United States Census Bureau and all that. So this is picking men, right? So here's you get to build your guy right here, and you get to see if you are delusional or not with the guy that you want. Okay. So what's the first question? Is it
Age range.
all right? So what do you want the age range of this man to be? Pick an age range.
And this is for your perfect man. So,
You gotta pick your perfect man, top tier man, your dream guy.
so how old do you want him to be?
How
Are you
old?
talking about me?
Yeah,
Yes,
talking to you. Yeah.
Say 37.
37 is the youngest?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, no, it could be
Okay, what's the youngest?
35.
35 is the youngest. What's the oldest?
Say 45.
Okay, 35 to 45 age range. What's the next question?
Income.
Income.
How much money would you like him to make?
Yeah.
Remember, this is your perfect man.
Perfect man. Dream guy.
It could be $1 billion, $1 trillion. How much money would
500K.
500?
500K.
Okay.
Go ahead. Put that to 500K. You probably got to put that. What's the max? 100K?
500K.
Is the max 500K?
That's fine.
Okay, you want the max. Okay. What's the next
Do
question?
my calculations.
Steve, next question.
My bad.
Height.
How tall would you like him to be?
About 6'2".
6'2"?
6'2"?
Okay.
Psst, dang.
So
6.
That's minimum, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's minimum. 6'2".
Now, what's the tallest guy you would date?
Oh, she need a maximum?
No. That's
Okay,
fine.
what's the next
okay,
question?
okay.
Oh, I thought you could say my bad.
Yeah.
Race.
What race you want him to be?
It
It could be
doesn't
any
matter.
Trinidadian. You'll
doesn't
date
matter.
wait, time out. You'll date a white guy.
I have them.
Okay, you'll date an Asian?
No.
See?
So it's not any
Okay,
race.
so it's not Asian. So choose everything but Asian.
Crap. We can't.
Just pick black. Just pick black.
We'll just pick any.
Okay, pick out.
any.
Yeah, pick all.
Okay, yeah.
It ain't gonna matter.
Exclude married, probably.
Do you want him to be married or would you still date a married man?
I will not date a married man.
Nope, he can't be married.
Exclude obese.
Can he be obese?
No.
Nope, he can't be obese for her. And Dan, put the camera on. Keep moving it. Yeah.
All right, we ready? We good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. This is the delusional calculator. Let's see. Press it.
I did.
0. What?
0.0%, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That man don't exist.
It's probably like 0.0 and then like
Yeah,
1.
0.00000. Yeah. That man don't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, the probability of finding that man is only gonna be in your dreams.
Because the percentage of guys being 6 foot and up is like, what, 2%, 3%? What's the
To
percentage?
be like 6'4" is like 0.1%.
Yeah, to be my height is I'm in the
Yeah,
top.
I mean, and the percentage of guys that actually make $500,000 a year is extremely low as well because it's not easy
Super
to
low.
do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it damn near impossible. And even if those guys did exist, they have so many options to choose from. So they're gonna choose a prettier.
Not only that, they have so
younger-
many options to choose from. Why would they choose you? See, you don't care
She's
about
over
this?
it.
Listen, she's delusional. It's just chat. It is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. We wanted to give you the reality, and maybe what you can take from this is lower your standards. Would you lower your standards?
I have them.
You have, but you broke up with those guys, right? Or did they break up with you?
I broke up.
Mm.
But
So-
not because of money.
Fair enough. But going through this exercise, like, is it changing anything in your mind? Are you thinking like, okay, I'm really not gonna find this guy, so I should lower my standards?
I'm not looking for that guy.
But that's your dream guy. Okay,
But
so
I'm not out there looking
what's
for a guy
what's
that's
the
making-
minimum income you would take?
I've dated a guy that made 50,000.
But you
you're not
broke up with
with
him.
her.
You not
You're
gonna
not with
that ain't
her.
gonna be
But
your
not
minimum
because
now.
of finances. There's a lot more goes into
Currently,
relationships
right
than that.
now, would you take a guy that's making 50,000?
No,
I got it. So what's your minimum for right now?
say 80.
Yeah.
Okay, we could have did the calculator with your minimum to see. We could probably do that when Steve come back. Anyways, all right, cool. We got okay, Brian Shelton again,
Deal.
bro. He sends in another $100. I think he sent in about $400 or $500 so far. But he says, "Well said, Cooley. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, doing this work." All right, ladies. Let's do last thoughts on the podcast. How about that? Okay. And this is this part of the podcast where if you have a question, you can ask any question you want, or if you don't have a question, just give me your thoughts on the podcast and how you liked it. Okay. Let's start with Asasha. Did I get your name right?
Yes.
See, look at that. I remember now, yo.
Thank you.
Congrats. Look, give me some love. Got your name right.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask my question because I feel like Ease wants me to ask my question that I had at the beginning about long distance relationships.
Okay, ask it.
Yeah, like, can it work? And
No.
if so, wait, let me
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
get it out. Can long distance relationships work? And if so, how can you make it work?
Well, to answer your question,
Let's go around with the panel. Do you think long distance relationships can work? And if so, how can it work?
I don't think it can work. You would have to talk to him every day, and how would you trust that?
What about
Yeah.
you?
It depends. Were you guys always long distance?
No, I'm saying in general. I'm not saying
Oh.
like my situation.
Well, I mean, I've seen people make it work, like when somebody's in jail
Yeah.
for 5 years, and they come out and they're together. So it's kind of like long distance, even if it's in the
yeah,
same
but
city.
like that person was cheating while her man was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
allegedly from you and your opinion or perspective. Nobody's cheating on anybody. Imagine like the woman is just there. Like,
So how can you make a long distance relationship work?
She said
because
in a-
the same thing could happen in a long distance relationship. You just don't know what the other
Yeah,
person's
she's
doing
saying
physically.
in a
Like,
godly world, it could work. But
What are the
I mean,
chances?
in a modern day society
Yeah.
with Instagram and technology,
Exactly. Why would a woman
Right,
wait
not
10
gonna work.
years while guys in jail when she has hundreds of guys in the DMs?
well, we're not even speaking about jail. Like we're just
Yeah.
speaking about long distance.
Well, yeah, right. But
Jail.
problem
I
is-
don't think a chick. He in jail? Like, come on.
My
like,
problem is, right, the men from
jacked
my
up.
town are bumps. So I like to talk to men that are like from out the way.
so move.
I'm thinking,
Wait, where you live?
It's gonna happen.
Where you live?
PA,
No. What city?
Lebanon.
Oh,
Yeah, It's nothing-
she said the guys in my town are okay.
That's why I
So
don't even
date the
shout
guy
out
the next
city.
town over. That's a half
I
hour
do
away
like a
or
town
hour
over and
away.
over and over and over
But
and
a
over
whole
to the next.
state?
Yeah,
Nah, fam. That's not working. Because like she said, you don't know what he's doing or she's doing. You know what I'm saying? And if they're entertaining you at that moment, and
but they're being consistent with you every single day. Like,
Put it like
Yeah,
this: we
yeah.
have stats on it that it doesn't work. Women that date men that's in the military. I don't know the percentage, but the percentage are
cheaters.
really high that those women normally cheat on their husbands when they're deployed.
yeah,
so if I want anything far away, I just have to keep it as a fuck buddy.
pretty much, yes.
Okay, noted.
Not, but a serious relationship? Hell no.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
what
no, not
benefit?
serious.
What benefit you get out of just casually sleeping with a guy, especially when it's long distance? Like, what benefit do you really get when it's long distance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if he or she's not gonna move to that state where they live in, then there's no point, because it's just a disaster waiting to happen, a bomb waiting to explode. Because if I'm messaging a girl that lives in California, of course I got all damn day to text her. You know what I'm saying? I can literally text her while I'm with the next chick right beside me.
Bro,
How's
you
she
could be
gonna know?
clapping cheeks texting like.
Yo, how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, I'm wilding, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. I
it's not
mean,
gonna work.
What was the question?
question is, do you think long distance relationships work?
When we mean long distance, we mean in a whole other state. Like,
No, that's
As
No.
someone-
Long distance is an hour.
As someone that wasn't a long
how
distance
is not long
relationship,
Bro,
distance, bro?
he
How
was
is not
on a
long
different
distance?
continent.
Bro, hour type.
An hour is not long
I
distance.
mean, there's levels to long distance, but an hour?
An hour
Like
is
an
not.
hour.
Are you crazy?
like an hour
you know,
flight
it's
or
'cause I
hour
drive
Just
drive.
because you drive trucks, bro. You
Right.
drive to some poon. I'm not.
An hour is not long. It's not a
Yo,
long
listen.
distance relationship.
No
I'm talking about
guy
another
with
state.
options is driving an hour
I mean,
all
of
the
course,
time.
but like,
Yeah.
but that's true. But at the same time, an hour is not long distance. When I think long distance,
I'm thinking-
I'm thinking 3 hours plus.
No, I'm thinking like a state.
That's long
Okay.
distance.
Let's do it easy.
Like an hour. That's an hour.
2 hours, 59 minutes.
All right,
Bro, you know how fast an hour goes in a car?
hold up. Let's
hour
ask.
goes
Let her
in the
answer the question.
I think
Let's just say it's 3 hours, like E said.
No, another state. Another state.
I think that if you both like each other
Yes.
enough, you can make it work, because love is love.
Bro, she live in a Disney fairy
She really
tale.
I love my Disney fairy tale because
She's giving me hope.
Yo,
Keep
you
going.
got Disney Plus on
you know
your
what?
mind.
She's clearly a very beautiful, smart woman.
Thank you.
And you have a lot to offer, and I would completely understand if a guy be willing to do long distance for you.
Okay.
Well said.
They don't feel like he is.
Well, their opinion doesn't matter.
You're right.
Their opinions don't matter. What it matters is your opinion, your relationship, and what you're doing. That's
so you
it.
feel like it can work. You feel
it
like
can absolutely work. I've seen it work.
Yeah,
Listen,
if
I'll
they
tell
move-
you
if they
something
move together,
truthful.
move in
I'll
with
tell you
each other.
They
something.
could eventually move in
What
together.
she
That could
just
eventually
said right
be
now
the
was
plan.
nonsensical. A woman's opinion doesn't matter on dating and relationships at all, because women live life on easy mode. I'll take it a step further.
Not even.
A woman's opinion doesn't matter at all because they live life on easy mode. You don't want to get
I'm
an
not
opinion
living
from
on
a
easy
woman.
mode.
I
She's
got you.
not
Hold
living
up.
on easy mode.
Got it.
She
Yeah,
made that
listen,
very clear.
no. You don't want. What are you talking about? She's not living on easy mode. How many guys is in your DMs? Her DMs is so flooded that she don't even want to say her Instagram to the camera because it's gonna be too much. Like,
No.
oh, damn, I lost the one nigga I really was messaging.
Can we go back to
No.
that, what you just said?
Sure, go ahead.
So are you establishing that a woman's life is only as easy as the amount of men that want her?
Where did you extrapolate that from what I just
That's
said?
what you just said. You just said her life is easy because she has all these men that want her. That doesn't make your life easy necessarily.
Well, one,
That's not what he
That's
said.
literally what you just said.
Time out. Listen,
I want to point
real
that
quick.
out.
I didn't say that.
You did.
But let's just, I'll grant it to
He
you.
did. He did.
No, listen, I'll grant it to you, and
You
I'll
did.
still say that you're proving
You gotta
my
go back
point.
on your own clip, honey.
Nope. What you talking about? I'll still grant it to you. Let's say that I said whatever you just said, right? That just proves my point. That proves my point being that women have, so you don't understand, like, for a man to get options, we have to accomplish things. Competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. We have to work to get true, genuine confidence. You don't have to work to get true, genuine confidence, but a man does. Like, there's certain levels of men. Like, some guys fake confidence. They, act charismatic and do certain things, or act with confidence like they have a nice car, they act like they have things going for themselves, but they really have nothing going for themselves. They're just only raising you up. And you'll know in due time, or you can know right away if you are a woman that has the ability to discern, which means that make good judgment. So men, we have to earn our value. Women are born with their value. I'm telling you, when you're getting an opinion from women on dating, when we're talking about the guys or how to operate with men, it really doesn't work because you live life on easy mode because you have so many options. Women run the dating market, meaning that you don't have to do anything. You just exist and guys come to you. We don't exist and girls come to us. We have to work for girls to come to us. So yes, you're proving my point. Since she has a whole lot of options, it's on easy mode for her.
For dating.
For dating.
So not
That's
her
your
life
opinion.
necessarily. If it's just dating.
We're talking about dating.
But you
That's
said
your
her
opinion.
life. The
But
whole
we're talking
life.
about dating.
Now.
I wish I had a whole
No,
lot of options.
what you talking about? I said a woman's opinion doesn't matter at all when it comes to this because you live life on easy mode.
Okay,
So
let's
what
clear
you're
this up,
talking
though.
about telling her like, oh yeah, you just said Disney fairy tale.
I love Disney fairy tale.
But yeah, like
I love being happy.
why don't you try looking at things from
looking at
probability versus possibility instead of always looking at what's possible? Anything is possible. but
Exactly.
have
You
to be
just
able
proved
to
my point. So it's possible that you can
Nope.
have a lovely,
that's
wonderful
a dumb way
relationship.
to think. You have to be able to distinguish things and look at probabilities. Is it probable for this to happen? For a long distance relationship to go good? The probability is low. If the guy is much closer, it's much more probable that the relationship will be good and healthy. The probability is extremely low if it's long distance because we live in modern day times with social media
Right.
and girls get bored and dudes want to bust a nut. It just really don't work. So it's like, my advice to you would be is move in a different city if there's really not any guys that's like out there, like there are a lot of broke bums. Or I would say that I know guys that live in Lebanon. My one homie live in Lebanon. He do pretty good and that nigga single. So it's like, I mean, if anything,
It's different when you have kids, though.
Oh, you got kids. Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. So then you already coming in with some baggage. So that means that you
Yeah.
need to upgrade yourself in other levels to attract certain higher tier guys. Yeah.
Right.
But anyways, all right, cool. We got I'm not reading ones under 20, bro. Oh, we got a bowler in here. He says the podcast is, well, his name is the Do Better Podcast with Theo Coop. He sends in $100. He says, Cooley, random. I did a reaction video to the chick who threw the drink on you. She hit me up wanting to be interviewed. I said, okay. But she must have came to her senses and took her L. She emailed me playing the victim saying you had it out for her. I knew it was cap. Yeah, let me explain this real quick. Y'all appreciate the support too, man. And yeah, man, you're welcome to do a reaction video on any of my content. And I don't care if you interview any of the girls that's on here. But yeah, man, like that chick came in from New York, and she came in with a friend that came from New York too. She came with a friend or whatever, and I didn't have it out for her. I treated her good just like every other girl. I actually didn't say anything bad to her. I specifically did this because I already knew that she was a loud, rambunctious woman and a ratchet chick. So I was just talking about her man. I truly could have ripped her in that entire little exchange and debate. The trueness of the entire situation, that she's a 304, she's a whore. She gets smashed by multiple different men. The truth is that her father is a weak man. Any father that raises a daughter to be promiscuous and to be in open relationships with many different men and having sex with men and all of these women, that father failed at being a father. So she said that she wanted the man like her father. I was like, well, why don't you date a man like your father? That's what really triggered her, because she knew that she had no way out since she was claiming that her man was the man. She also admitted in that entire podcast as well that she's looking for a man like her father, so that if you're looking for a better man than your man, that means that your man isn't that man. And I kept it on the man. I could have ripped her and just been like, yo, you trash. Like, any chick that's out there being open on her end is for the streets. You don't know, you don't have any value. Every man that you sleep with, your value decreases. Like, I didn't even rip her like that, bro. It was going to get to that, but she threw the drink and I kicked her out. It ain't even get to that level yet, but I was going to go Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct on her, but I ain't even get to go there, bro. So yeah, I'm sure that's why she, you know, reneged on that little interview, because she knows you was probably gonna eat her up too. You already know. Anyways, thanks for the support. All right, ladies, we was doing last thoughts before you went to the bathroom, but this is the part of the podcast where if you have a question, you could ask your question. If you don't have a question, you could just tell me your last thoughts on the podcast. But it was your turn. That was your last question? Mm-hmm. Cool. How'd you like it? Third time.
It was good. Thank you for having me. Yeah, you ladies are wonderful, beautiful. You men are handsome in your own ways.
You said I'm a two.
Bro.
In your own ways. No, it was a good time. Thank you.
Cool. No, thank you. I'll definitely have you back for the fourth time. Trinidad, thank you for coming. Any questions?
Do you believe in dating multiple women at the same time?
Me or him?
Both. The both of you.
But I mean, generally speaking, I believe that a man, like if you truly think about it, and even Bible scriptures on this as well, polygyny is a thing. No.
Oh.
There's two different things.
Oh, okay.
Polygyny is a thing. Polygyny is not immoral. Polygamy is immoral. Polygyny is not immoral, and that's when the man is marrying multiple women and sleeping with them. Polygamy is when he's, you know, having multiple girlfriends and sleeping with multiple women. So if you bed that woman, you wed that woman. In that sense, I mean, it's okay. Any other question?
Nope. That's
All right, cool.
Her thoughts on the podcast?
Oh yeah, your thoughts on the podcast.
I think it was interesting. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Would you come back?
I would.
I'll have you back. What about you? Any questions, Antoinette?
No.
No questions? Cool. How'd you like the podcast?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Word. Mm-hmm. She's like, I kind of liked it.
No, I liked it.
Cool. Would you come back?
Yeah.
I'll have you back. You Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Bring some of your Spanish friends next time.
No, bring some Pataleos. That's that.
I could do that.
Bring some Pataleos too.
You can make from scratch. Bad.
Listen to ease. Okay.
No, next time we should bring some food. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what we should do
What?
On a podcast? We should have a pajama podcast, so everybody dress up in pajamas, but all the ladies bring food.
Oh, we should
I
do
wish.
that for like for Halloween. Like
Halloween, we
spooky
do something a little
pajamas.
different.
Like spooky pajamas.
Yeah. No, Halloween we kind of needed to be dressed in some
the
characters.
costumes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could do just
Okay,
like a
so, like-
pajama thing, a lounge, but we'll have all the ladies bring a dish, and then you get to talk about what you made.
Oh yeah.
And then that could be like a qualifier, especially if you're single. You could be like, yeah, you know, I could make this. What's up?
That's fire. That's fire.
All right, Amanda. Any questions?
I have no questions.
No questions. And last thoughts on the podcast. How'd you like it?
It was fun.
It was fun.
Nice having an open
Word.
conversation.
You were a good sport too.
She was.
I would say that you don't take things too negative. That's a good thing. Real personally as well. And I would say that you're not as high in trait neuroticism as well, is because trait neuroticism is where you feel a lot of negative emotions. And we was having some touchy conversations, and you even offered to get the other girl's perspective on your own personal situation. So kudos to you to being open and down to talk and have the discussion. Because trust me, we have girls crying when we talking about little
And we don't
topics
mean
that
no
you're talking
disrespect
about.
either. It's just a debate, and we just want to
Yeah,
get
it's
your opinions.
subjective.
Right.
And I know that.
Right.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you all ladies for coming. We got message back. He says, the Do Better podcast with Theo Coop sends in $20. Appreciate the support, man. He says, bruh, she 100% cap. She got mad when you called her out for wanting a man like her father. Just her playing the victim as if you set up the show just to attack her. You were 100% right. Love the content. Yo, appreciate you, man. Gotta give you a no Fugazee, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and check out your channel. I guess your reaction channel. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. Steve, make sure we subscribe to his podcast, the Do Better podcast. Make sure we give him a subscribe to his channel. I'll check it out, man. And anytime you do some reactions, we show you some love, bro, for you showing us love. And also, everyone in the chat, he has his own podcast. Go show him some love and subscribe to his channel. He's a supporter of us, so let's go ahead and support him. All right, ladies. Without further ado, this podcast was No Fugazi. Appreciate all of you ladies for coming. Chat, the next live stream is going to be on Wednesday. It's going to be debate night on Wednesday. If y'all like that, keep supporting it. It seems like y'all like it because we get a lot of live viewers. Sometimes we get more live viewers on debate night than we do with the girls. Like, I think a lot of the times we be having more live viewers with debate night. So keep supporting debate night, man, and try to get more people to, click that link to join the live stream so I can debate them on politics, male and female intersexual dynamics, black culture, white culture, anything that y'all want to debate on, religious debates, all that stuff, man. I'm down for it. But other than that, this podcast was No Fugazi, and we out. Thanks, ladies. Actually, Gabby, you done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.